How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Woodsman, how you doing, brother? Doing okay? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good Monday. Had a pretty good day today. Did get out, as you can see, and at least got to do a camp. We'll see how these mosquitoes do tonight. Don't really need a fire, but figured that might deter a few of those little mosquitoes. Hey Pumpkin, how are you? Hope you're doing well tonight. It's out here at camp and trying to get a hammock camp in this week. Nicole Dow, how are you? Appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you for coming in and sharing this Monday evening with me. Hope you guys enjoy the little fire I got going. I didn't dig out my fire pit, so I just put my mesh fire pit inside my fire pit. Oh, that works. I'm glad you're doing good, Pumpkin. Did you guys all have a good Monday? I'm good, Nicole. I'm doing well. Had a good weekend and good start to the Monday, the work week, and spending time with family over the weekend and had a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna make supper tonight. Yes, I'm not gonna cook it on the fire tonight. I'm gonna go simple. I was gonna bring my grill, my camping grill out here and cook something on it, but I didn't get anything thawed out to cook tonight, so on the fire. So I'm gonna do some chicken Alfredo with some Knorr sides. I got some Alfredo noodles and some canned chicken. I went really simple. I just got some canned chicken breast. Gonna make me a quick, easy dinner tonight. Yeah, I should have thawed something out to cook on the fire, but I didn't get that done, as you can see. But I do have, where's it at? I do have my stove. I'm gonna boil water and everything. I got my BRS stove and cup, kind of like a cheap jet boil system. Just a BRS. It's kind of like the Fire Maple set that we got. But yeah, I'm gonna just do some chicken Alfredo, make it easy. Hey Herbert, how you doing, brother? You like some chicken Alfredo? Chicken Alfredo, some canned chicken. Man, I'm going easy street. Yeah, I'll show you my setup I've got. Double tap the screen if you haven't subscribed. Show some support. I appreciate that, Nicole. Really do. Yeah, Herbert, can't hardly go wrong with some chicken Alfredo. Got my little camp chair, but here's my hammock set up. Most of you have seen it. It's my hanging high hammock. I was gonna do my one wind tonight, but figured I'd get my hanging high out again. Look at that beautiful sunset back there. Very pretty sunset. Very peaceful out here tonight. Yeah, I've got my one wind hammock or tarp, and then I've got my one wind underquilt. I really don't need an underquilt tonight, but mainly just protection from the mosquitoes from underneath. Mosquitoes are kind of thick tonight. Not expecting rain, but we usually, past few nights, we've been getting heavy dew, so kind of keep the dew off of me so I don't wake up soaking wet in the morning. But here's my little kitchen setup. I'm gonna work on dinner, let you guys look at the fire. I don't know, I might get a shot where got me fixing dinner. Hey Den, how you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hey Sam, I appreciate that, buddy. How you doing, Sam? Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging with me tonight. Had to come out here and pick up quite a few limbs tonight. We had a pretty good windstorm the other day. Some straight line winds were between 70 and 80 miles per hour. We had quite a few limbs down, so I came out here and had to do a little bit of cleanup. Let me see about getting some light on the subject here. I don't know if that helps any. But this little BRS stove comes with a little burner too. Let's see if I got any gas left in this can. Last time I used it I was running low, so let's see if we got any left in here. Sure do. I got extra if I don't. Always test it out before I set it on there. Well, got enough to start it, so we'll find out. Yeah, I love this little stove. Works pretty good. But it's gonna boil me a cup and a half of water, and I brought some milk, pre-measured milk out. So I'll go ahead and put that milk in there. It's a half a cup of milk. And then a cup and a half of water. Thanks, Adam. You did pick you one of those up, didn't you, Adam? I thought you said you were going to. I don't know if you got one or not. Yeah, I love that thing. Ever since I seen it on Total Outdoor Gear Review, Luke having one, I had to get me one. I really like it. And it's small enough to put in my backpack to take backpacking. Love it. Oh, I appreciate it, Pumpkin. Yeah, it was fun camping together with Sam and Todd and Hammock Mountain and Skeeter. We all had a good time. If you guys haven't thought about it, you might want to go to Tony's meetup this next May. I'd highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. Meet a lot of good subscribers and creators, of course. Awesome, Adam. Yeah, I didn't know if you liked yours or not. I haven't talked to you much after I heard you said you was wanting one. So, yeah, I love that thing. I like using charcoal briquettes on it, and you can cook right on it. You can even put a small round Weber grill grate on top of it and grill on it, or I usually just grill right on top of the coals. All right, let me get that. I got to get me some water. And I thought when I was coming out here, I was like, well, I measured the milk, but I didn't measure the water. But I do have my Stanley cook set in here as well. And it's got some measurements on it. Need a cup and a half. Oh man, a bug went in my milk. Dadgummit. Hate when that happens. Got him. Alright, cup and a half. That's 8 plus 4, 12 ounces. Hey man, I even got the right measurements marked on the cup. Let's see here, that is the second mark. Hope all is doing well. There's another bug, man. Didn't like it. Get out of there. A little extra protein won't hurt, right? A little extra protein will never hurt anybody. Man, if that was the case, I would have been dead, because I was a kid, man. If it fell in the dirt, I still ate it. 5-second rule definitely at my house growing up. Depends on what it is. I might even do it out on the dirt. What I miss, what I miss. Hey Ken, appreciate you coming in, brother. How you doing? Let's see here. What I miss, what I miss. Yeah, hit that like button, appreciate it. I'm in Missouri, Southwest Missouri. Closest bigger city to me is Springfield. In the Midwest. I'm not out east where all the cool people hang. Seems like that's where everybody has stuff going on. Like Maha. Ow! Trying to burn myself. Yeah, Maha just went on. I wish I could have went to that one of these days. I'd like to go to Maha sometime. I'd like to go to what's the other one over there? Dang it. Help me, Ken. You just went to it. The Woolly Swamp hang. I'd like to go to that someday. Alright, gotta mix all this up. This cup ain't none too big. Time I put the chicken in there, it's gonna be pretty full. But we gotta bring this to a boil, quick boil, and then let it simmer for 7 minutes. This little stove gets with it, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. Woolly Swamp hang, that's where Ken won that hanging high hammock setup, like the hammock I've got. Did you get the gray hammock, Ken, or did you get the blue one? Or no, green. I think it comes in gray and green. Right now, went and looked at 10 acres for a friend who may lease it to hunt. We are soaked to the bone, or even with the rain gear. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Hey, PA couple, I appreciate you coming in. Long time no see. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me make you a moderator so you can check out everybody's channels. If you guys hasn't checked out PA Couple's channel, I'd go check out their channel. Make everybody moderators so you can check out each other's channels. I made you one too, Pumpkin. It was a good time, and going to the fall back hang the end of October. Mine is blue. Yeah, I thought you had a blue one. Going good. Oh, that's good, PA couple. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I met PA outdoors couple there at. Oh man, I'm boiling over. Look at that. Oh buddy, what did I just say? Pay attention. Thing gets with it, don't it? Yeah, I met PA couple and a whole bunch of good people out at Tony's meetup out at Knobles. That was a fun time, man. I met a lot of good people out there. Man, this thing gets with it. I just said that and I turned my back on it. I gotta start it back up again. Gotta turn it way down. Luckily I brought some paper towels. Making a mess. What you're supposed to do at camp, I guess. I did it one time in my tent in a winter camp. I didn't get it on video. I wish I would have. But I was making my coffee and I boiled it all over the place. It was a mess. Inside my tent, of course. No biggie. I always bring a Ziploc bag to put my trash in. Let's see. Hey, Ed Chaos. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing all right, Den. I appreciate you coming in. All right. I need to pay attention to this. And I need to try to get it down to simmer. And I got to keep it moving so it doesn't stick to the bottom. This thing's really good at getting hot. I love it for doing my coffee in the morning. But it's turn it way down. There we go. That's a good simmer. It won't take much to heat up the chicken. I got the canned chicken breast, so I'll drain it. And once these noodles are done, I'll just throw them in there and let the heat of the noodles warm up the chicken. This is a lot more than I need to be eating, but hey, you know, turn it up just a little more. That worked good. Let that simmer. I made a mess on that lid, didn't I? Yeah. Today was a good day. What did everybody do? I'm assuming everybody worked today and back to the grind on Mondays for most people. I know a lot of people have Monday off. All right. Make a mess. Editing a video and watching my friend Tutan. Hey, Mainly, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Grizzly Warrior, appreciate you coming in. Trying to make everybody moderators that I haven't seen in a long time. So Grizzly Warrior, good to see you. Looking forward to that video. Appreciate you coming in. That light's kind of making a funny reflection in it. Let me move it here, see if I can get a better. There we go. That's get rid of the glare. It's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Man, I can't believe I made such a mess. There's crap everywhere on this thing. Oh well. Not a good washing won't fix. I've been itching to go out. My wife today's like, she just looks at me. I kept putting off going out. Spoiled being with my new little baby boy. For all that don't know, my wife and I last week I did my first live since I've been gone, and my wife and I have a new little baby boy named Will. Doing good. We just took him this past Friday to his 2-week checkup. Doing really good. Just a few ounces shy back to his birth weight, so it's common for them to lose a little weight once they're born. By the 2-week mark, they like them up around close to their birth weight, if not a little above. He's right on schedule. Doing good. We don't have another visit until 2-month mark in November. Yeah, little Will was 8 pounds 9 ounces, 21 inches long, born September 10th at 10 a.m. For those that didn't catch my live last week, I appreciate that, Ed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, PA couple. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's a blessing. Such a good baby. We just really couldn't ask for much better. My wife and I keep telling each other, it's like, how in the world did we make something so beautiful? You know, I know it was definitely God, definitely her looks, not mine, right? uh, yeah, he's a handsome little boy. And no, his mother and fathers are a little partial, but he's a cutie. He's got really good complexion, and he's gonna be our little camping buddy. And I need to try to pay attention to that fire to keep it going. Hope everybody doing well. My baby just turned 17. Wow. Thank you, Nancy Drew. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's an amazing little boy. Hey, there's my better half. How are you doing, honey? Appreciate you coming in, Ashley. He's very handsome like his daddy. Oh, honey. I appreciate that. Yep, we did good, didn't we, honey? Nicole Dow. I need to make you a moderator too. I thought I did earlier, but I guess I didn't. Okay, Nicole Dow, I made you a moderator too, so you can check out all these fine people's pages in the chat. If you're not subscribed to everybody, I'd go to say hi to everybody and tell them I sent you that way. I appreciate it. Thanks, mainly. Yeah, couldn't do it without her. She's like, you got to get out and go camping tonight. So thank you, honey, for that little boost. It's been hard for her and I both to not want to be away from them. You know how that is. Find myself just staring at them, still in awe. It's actually Ni's first child together. We've been trying since we've been together, and it's been a hard road, but we was blessed and be consistent and not give up, and it paid off. It was amazing. I have 4 grown children. My youngest is of the 4 oldest. My youngest will be 20 November 11th. So it's been 20 years since I've had a little guy. Kind of like riding a bike. Yeah, getting into the diaper swing again, and you're welcome, Nicole. Yeah, just check out everybody's channels. I appreciate it. As long as everybody, that's kind of my rule, and kind of everybody else's rules, everybody gets along, and I know who you are, I'll give you a wrench. For the most part, our community's pretty good. We don't have to worry about too much in our community so far. Luckily, my moderators keep the trolls at bay. Boy, that's a lot of chicken. Oh, buddy. I did say chicken Alfredo, so that's a full cup. 12.5 ounce can of chicken. Oh, buddy. Well, I'll be having me some leftovers. Chicken Alfredo for breakfast. That don't look half bad. Oh, man, I'm making a mess. Heck of a mess. That don't look too half bad. Have to give you guys a look, see. Yeah, Grizzly Warrior, it's such a... This community that we have, I mean, it's such an extended community. It reaches different, you know, pretty much all outdoors. Fishing, hunting, camping, hiking, you name it. Such a good community. I think it's the best on YouTube, but I know I'm partial, but I don't know about them, Ken and mainly fellas though. Yeah, you guys are pretty awesome, man. I have to say. Ken and mainly are pretty awesome dudes. I have to give you a peek at this chicken Alfredo. Let me see if I can get you over here. I can get you. Can you see that? That don't look half bad. I know what Woodsman would say about it. I missed you guys too, man. You have no idea. What's that look like? You think you could eat that? Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks like chicken Alfredo. Plus you can cheat, and when you're cooking on the fire, you can blacken, bring your actual chicken breast or chicken tenders and blacken it and have you some blackened chicken Alfredo. Pretty nice. I've done that at camp before. Oh, let me get this thing off here. I gotta be careful not to burn myself. All right. Ouch. Hot. It's usually what happens when you cook something that's hot, right? All right. First bite. Oh man, that's a big chunk of chicken. Looks pretty good. I don't know if you guys are a big fan of the north sides, but they got chicken fried rice. It's really good to do at camp. I like the chicken fried rice. Is there donuts at the bottom? Yeah, that might be good. Oh man, that's the bomb. That is really good. It's been a while since I've had some. I need to clean up my mess. Boiled over my milk and water earlier and made a heck of a mess. I'll clean it up good. Gotta leave something for the rodents and ants and... All right. Let me work on this and you guys can enjoy that fire. Whoa. That's better. Then I can talk to you guys. I got some bargain deals, of course. Who doesn't like a good bargain? I know mainly likes a good bargain. Yeah, man, I missed everybody. And like I tell everybody all the time, I try to tell everybody how much you all mean to me and you all feel like family. It's what's a good thing about this family, man. Just all feels like family to me. All we need now is the Tin Man to stop by. Yep. Yeah, this chicken Alfredo's awesome, man. That's another good $5 challenge meal to do. When Herbert did that $5 meal challenge, you can go to Dollar Tree and get you some chicken Alfredo and canned chicken. Works good. I even do the chicken and, like I said, the fried rice. If you can find the fried rice north side, it makes it really good. Yeah, I've got another donut deal I want to do. Angel Baby Max, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for coming in. So good to see all of you. So good to see you guys. Me? I like bargains. Yep, me too. I like passing them on. I like shopping and everything. So I figured, it'd be a good segment to put in my lives and share good deals with everybody. Be right back. I have something to take care of. About 5-7 minutes. All right, Ken, I appreciate you. Take your time. Likes a good beer. Yeah, mainly does like a good beer. I used to drink, but my wife and I don't drink much anymore. Now, good soda, I'm all over that. Grizzly, where did you hear such a thing? We might have seen you crack a few on your channel here or there. Advent Grande, I appreciate you coming by. Do you have a gun? Yeah, I do carry a sidearm with me usually. Especially when I'm away from home, I do carry, yes. Knives, saws, usually maybe a hatchet or something, but thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's a nice little fire pit. You can get it on, they have them on Amazon, eBay, Temu, AliExpress. You can get one. This one's the 21 inch by 21 inch square. I paid under 20 bucks for it, like 18 bucks for it. Really nice little fire pit. I take it when I go backpacking. Appreciate you coming in, John. If you guys want to check out these other channels, I'll make you moderators so you can check out these other channels. I just ask if I make everybody moderators just to be clean and be respectful of one another. That's all I ask. Hello from Vermont. Awesome, man. I'd love to go to Vermont. It's one of the states I have not been to. Get me some good maple syrup during the fall. Love to see a fall in Vermont. Definitely have not been to Vermont. I'd love to go. There's a lot of good camping in Vermont. So I hear. You blame ACR because you don't have beers when you go live? My wife and I, like on our anniversary, like getting some wine or something like that once in a while, but we don't drink much. I don't need any help putting on any weight, ACR spread it around. Yeah, he's pretty hardcore on that, man. He really hit you hard with those seltzers that time. I didn't think it was bad to drink a seltzer, but man, he'd give me a really hard time if he seen me drinking a Pepsi Zero or some kind of soda or something, man. Bad boy. Yeah. He's an alright dude. Just don't let him just don't tell him I told you so. He's a pretty good dude. Yeah, Nicole, peer pressure is real. Did I tell anybody this is a lot of food to eat? Anybody want any? Man. What's for camp dinner? Well, let me show you. Made some chicken Alfredo. Doesn't that look good? A whole, look how big that cup is. This whole cup is full. So, looks really good. Canned chicken breast. I went easy on the chicken. I didn't cook chicken from scratch, but, and then a Knorr Alfredo packet. Super good. If you haven't tried it, give it a whirl. Whiskey Wednesday mainly. Whiskey Wednesday. Yeah, when I did drink, I did like whiskeys and my 20s. Of course, when everybody starts drinking in 18 to 20. Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine on my list. Yeah, definitely. I know a really cool dude that lives up there in Maine. I wouldn't mind meeting up with that guy and see if he's really legit or not. I mean, I don't know. It may just be a put on for YouTube. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding mainly. But hey, Glenn. Welcome in, my brother. Dang near my neighbor. Appreciate you coming in tonight, Glenn. Did you see my chicken Alfredo? Leave the drinking to me. Haha, cheers. Yeah. Boy, I'd hate to see me drink anything now. It wouldn't do good. I mean, I probably wouldn't do good drinking much right now. Wouldn't take much anyways. I panned for some gold in Maine this year. Oh, right, John? Did you find any good gold in Maine? Yeah, I bet Manley's got some gold there in the creek where his property is. Some good areas to look for. Event? No, I haven't watched that video. Man, that's weird, man. He just started firing rounds in the darkness. Holy smokes. No, I haven't came across anything like that, thank goodness. But yeah, everybody always asks if I fear animals, and I was like, no way, man. I don't fear animals. I fear people more than I do animals. All the crap that's going on in our world right now, man. Horrible. Hey, Woodsman. I was thinking of you when I was making this, Woodsman, of what you say it'll make a good something or another. I can't remember what you said. This Alfredo will make a good one, though. What am I having? Everybody's missing what I'm having. Some chicken Alfredo. Knorr Alfredo sides with a can of chicken breast. Man, I've ate almost half of it already. I'm cooking up a chicken steak when I get home. Oh, buddy. That sounds good. Yeah, Glenn, it is good. Really good. Makes a real easy camp meal for sure when you don't have time or don't feel like cooking any much. Yeah, I appreciate everybody subscribing to each other. That's what community's all about. That's why I mean, getting to chat with everybody. That's why I love doing these lives so much. But too, building communities are real important. Steak and coffee's my go-to. Yeah, Grizzly Warrior, man. Can't go wrong with steak for sure. It's probably definitely my favorite food camping is a steak of any kind. Close to lucky 1,300. Hope to get there by Halloween. Yeah, your guys' channel's growing awesome, man. Congratulations, PA Outdoor Couple. That's so awesome. Yeah, not too long ago I hit the 500, so hopefully someday soon I'm not too far from 600, so I'm climbing. Hopefully I'll hit 1,000 someday. Gold is in there, I just got to find it. Yeah, it looks like it. Work's been crazy lately. Yeah, I bet. Appreciate everybody subscribing to one another. That's awesome. Hey, Mike. I appreciate you coming in. I can't believe you don't have a wrench. There you go, Mike. Good to see you, sir. Just camping here. I don't know if you missed what I fixed for dinner tonight, but I guess I'll give you a peek if you haven't seen it. My chicken Alfredo. Pretty good stuff. Cooked it in my BRS pot. Steak is so dang good. Yeah, it is, man. Oh, can't go wrong with steak. And then out on a campfire, man, any kind of cut's good. I mean, I prefer ribeye, but anything's good. It's deer season. Absolutely, man. That's pretty exciting. For all you bow hunters out there. Hey, two guys in the Ozarks. How you doing, Matt? How are you not a moderator, Matt? You are now. John, you haven't hit 500 yet? Well, everybody go check out John's channel and try to get him up to 500. I just did a 500 subscriber giveaway. It was pretty fun. I gave away a hanging high hammock, which Sloth Crow won. Hey, Life on a Budget. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Long time no see. How are you doing? You only have 7 subscribers, probably because not enough videos. Yeah, probably. Yeah. You got to get out and do you camp or anything, or just do hikes, or get on and like Woodsman tells stories, and that's pretty funny. I enjoy Woodsman's stories and listening to his stories about growing up and deer hunting and a lot of cool stuff. Massive 10-point walked in front of me today. Holy crap. I'm glad you're doing good, Matt. Hope you're settled in your new house. I know you recently moved. If I don't pay attention, I'm going to let this fire go out. Hope you're enjoying your new home. I'm going to put a bigger log on that thing. I like this fire pit because you can put pretty good sized logs on it. Plus, you can buy the compressed logs if you don't have firewood or you don't want to spend money on firewood. Those compressed logs work really good on that fire pit. Charcoal works really good on it. I'm gonna get one of those rim hammocks just to have extra. Yeah, if you want to use my code on my page, they'll save you 10% at least. Not a whole lot, but instead of $60 for the rim hammock, you can get it for $54. It's HHH David 10, I believe, is my code, but it's on my YouTube profile. It'll save you a little bit. Getting settled in. That's good, Matt. We need to get together and do a camp sometime, man. I know we keep saying it, but we're all busy, but definitely like to do a camp with you too, man. I need to do one with Glenn. I need to do one with Randy at his new place. I need to do one with Woodsman. So many of you around here I need to do some camps with. Wish you was getting some campfire therapy. These little portable fire pits are great. Yeah, I love them, man. You can't go wrong with them. There, you can see the fire a little bit better. Get the light down. I love them, and this one's light enough. Like I said, you can take backpacking with you. It's not ultra light, but if you're not backpacking a tremendous amount, distance, it's perfect. It works so good. It's I don't know if you've watched, hey Matt, I don't know if you've watched Total Outdoor Gear Review, Luke, but it's one he's used for 2 or 3 years now. It's a Chinese brand. You can get it on Temu, AliExpress, Amazon has them, eBay. I think I even seen one on Walmart website here a while back. It's not a name brand of any kind, but this type in mesh fire pit. It's made out of stainless steel, real lightweight. And it's, when I first seen it, I thought, man, that mesh ain't gonna last. And man, you can put big fires in it, and it's lasted really good. Randy and I cooked steaks on it down in Mark Twain. It's a no brand. I mean, different brands make it, but this is a 21 by 21 inch. I think they have a 17 by 17 inch too, a smaller one. Yeah, I like that too. And if you're in a place that you don't want to leave, any burn, any, no trace is important for me too when I'm going like to national forest. So it's nice that, no hot embers fall through the bottom, and it gets optimum airflow, puts out a tremendous amount of heat. I want to try my pellets on it too. I think pellets will work pretty good on it too. I haven't tried it yet, but I believe they'll work. Hey Chris, appreciate you coming in, Shy Guy. Appreciate you coming in. Okay, I just ordered one last weekend. Oh, you did, huh? Yeah, you'll love it. It's a little hard, not hard. It's finicky to put together at first, but the first or second time you put it together, it's no big deal at all. It's real easy to put together. It's just got a lot of pieces, and at first you're gonna go, what in the world? But a couple times you put it together, you'll get it right away. But several people on YouTube have them now, I've noticed. Yeah, that rim hammock, Mike, definitely is worth it. Yeah, Trevor's an outstanding guy too, man. He'll go above and beyond for you and answer any questions, and he's such a nice guy. Might try to make one. Yeah, you could make one real easy if you could get you some. I definitely recommend using stainless steel mesh if you're going to make the mesh out of it. So, because I mean, you can make it out of regular mesh, but it'll just rust and fall apart eventually. Wouldn't really be hard to make one, but for under 20 bucks, I mean, I think with shipping, free shipping. I think I got it on Temu, $17 or $18. It'd be hard to buy the stainless steel mesh for that. If you guys aren't subscribed to Shy Guy, go hit him give him a subscribe. He's got a good little camping channel now. Met him up at Tony's meetup at Knoebels. That was a great time. Met a lot of awesome people and made some really good friendships, and hopefully someday we can do a camp together. I'm doing good, brother. Doing really good. Definitely blessed with that little boy, Will. He's at Grandma's house with Mom tonight. Mom's talked me into finally going camping tonight. She's been supporting me on going out, but you know how new parents are. You don't want to leave your little one, but I thought I'd get out and do a camp tonight. It's going to be relaxing, and I really appreciate my wonderful wife supporting me in the things that I want to do, and vice versa. What you're supposed to do is support each other, and we do. Make a good team, taking care of that little boy. Will's such a good baby. We just can't ask for better. That's what I was thinking. Might get the tarp with the pole mid too. Yeah, that tarp's nice. They have that 12-foot extra wide hanging high. It's nice. The tarp's really nice. It's like the one I have. Welcome back, Ken. Appreciate you coming back, brother. Man, I missed hanging out with you guys. This is so much fun. Appreciate you subbing to Ken. He's got a really good channel too. Life on a budget. Awesome. Thanks, Grizzly Warrior. He'll appreciate that. Relaxing and watching 210 eat. Well, that's why I'm not showing you I'm eating. I didn't figure anybody'd want to see that. I knew everybody'd want to see the fire or my setup instead of me eating. When the temps drop a little more, I'll be out there too. I acquired a lot of gear earlier this summer. Camping Moon, Fire Maple, and the TGM Metalworks Traveler Stove. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'd be stoked about that too. I've watched several people that have that stove. That's going to be awesome. You have to let me know how you like it, Mike. Oh, you got stainless steel mesh already? Oh, man. You're golden, then. Trying to catch up on the comments, guys. I'm finishing my... Man, I ate this whole thing of chicken Alfredo. That raccoon video was cool. Yeah. Am I coming next year? Lord willing, I don't know. It was by God's grace I got to go this year. I got to ride with Randy. We both went and helped each other out financially. So it's such a long trek, the 16 and a half, 17 hours over there. If it works out where I can, I would love to. But I'm not going to say until I'm going. Like last year. Yes, I would love to go, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if financially I'll be able to or not. We'll see. Be nice. I cannot believe I ate that whole thing. I know, mainly. I know. You're probably thinking, that ain't nothing for you. You ought to see those bacon donut burgers that I ate. Holy smokes, those are huge. And I ate 2 of them. If you haven't seen that video, you have to check out the video. Maybe I'll put it in the link in the description of this after this live, so if somebody wants to go back and watch that video where I made those bacon donut burgers. Man, I can't believe I ate all that. As for Luke, I've got to stop watching him. He reviews, I buy. Yeah, that's the bad thing. And you know what I do like about Luke is he's honest. Maybe his honesty or his opinion, isn't exactly what my opinion would be, but for the most part, he's pretty honest about it. Doesn't care if you buy it or not. But yeah, I've definitely wanted several things watching his videos. I have a friend who does 3D printing that now makes a version of a hang time cell phone holder. Ooh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'd like to get into 3D printing, but I just don't have a computer and all the time. I mean, we have a laptop, but my nephew's got a 3D printer. I could have him mess around with some stuff for me. I appreciate Ken reminding everybody hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a bunch. I try to remember first things so I don't forget too, but it's hard sometimes to remember. I'm gonna have to turn my lights on my hammock, let you see my setup tonight. Maybe after this, yeah. Yeah, definitely subscribe to each other because Mainly's got a killer channel too. Good night, Mainly. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. I really do. See you, my friend. Getting married. Congratulations, you guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, I love the fall and winter camping, spring camping. This summer was brutal, man. It was so hard getting out and camping. You bought a little stove for camping and backpacking? Awesome. Yeah, Chris, I'll be excited to watch those videos. Hey, Robbie, appreciate you coming in. I'm going to set you as moderator. I haven't set you as a moderator. Yeah, we're having a good night. Had some chicken Alfredo, and I ate every bit of that. Whew, I am so full. Hey, Foothills, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Foothills has got a good channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, go over and check him out. He's got a good channel. Everybody in here. Robbie, I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring, has a great channel. He just did a really cool stealth camp with Skeeter. So if you guys haven't checked out Robbie at I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring, go check out his channel. Foothills of Appalachia. Go check out his channel. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Appreciate everybody coming in. Congrats on the full belly. Oh, buddy. I was hungry. I was a lot hungrier than I thought I was. Paul tonight. I was wondering that too. I wasn't for sure if it was which one it was. Did I not give you a moderator? Yeah, I did. I'm just so far behind on comments. I need to catch up. I did run into a problem buying from Camping Moon. Amazon links and from Luke were sold out, and Camping Moon doesn't ship to the U.S. due to tariffs. Had to order through AliExpress. Yeah, I've had quite a few problems with AliExpress. I quit buying on AliExpress. So far, Temu's made everything right for me, and Temu has a lot of sellers that have sellers here in the U.S., so I try to primarily buy from the U.S. sellers because you can search by local sellers. And yeah, when I buy from Temu, I try to only buy from U.S. sellers so I don't have to wait so long for it. And if it's even one day late from the expected arrival date, they give you $5, which I think I've only had 3 things be late, and it's nice. I would highly recommend Temu. I hear people saying bad things about it, but if you order from China, of course, you know, even if you don't receive the item, they refund your money. So I've never had an issue with them. I've had more of an issue with Amazon than I've had Temu, but I mean, that's like Walmart. You know, everybody says they hate Walmart, but I don't have a problem with ordering from Walmart either. So let's see here. I'm gonna try to. Did I miss the dills? No, I need to get on the dills. I've been eating, and I need to start doing that. You're welcome. I'm gonna try to catch up with the comments. Your first video ASMR video is released tonight at 8:30. Lunch in the woods and rain. I'll definitely watch it, Ken. Appreciate you reminding me. I did see the notification for it. I appreciate you stopping by, Fireman. Sorry if I didn't catch you before you left. But I can start the dills right now. Let me turn this light off. This light attracts the bugs. I got my tablet. I'm gonna use my tablet to do the dills tonight. Let me get my chair, and I'll use the fire as a backdrop. And let's get in some of these dills. Of course, I didn't get in dills for mainly. If you come back and watch the video later, mainly, I'm sorry I didn't do the dills for you. I should have. I wish I would have remembered to get it going here. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my tripod. All right, that may work. I never ordered from them. I have never. Oh, from Temu? Yeah. I love Temu. I've never had a problem with them. Like I said, it's always good. Hey, Randy, appreciate you coming in, brother. I'm gonna start the dills. I almost forgot about them actually. Poor mainly missed it. Sitting there eating, feeding my face. I don't know if you guys can see that very good. We'll start off with Bass Pro today. This little griddle, I was wanting. Hey, Randy. I was wanting a griddle for our butane stove. This little griddle I picked up at Bass Pro the other day with my son. Awesome deal, because the Ozark Trail one at Walmart comes with it, but you can actually buy this little griddle for your butane stove. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. It's normally $25. It's on sale for $22.99. Pretty cool deal. Thanks for stopping by, Pumpkin. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Have a good night. I didn't even know they had these. Yeah, I didn't know they had them either. I was looking online because I seen the one at Ozark Trails at Walmart come with one. I was like, well, surely somebody sells the griddle that goes on top of those. And sure enough, I found it at Bass Pro, so good deal. I thought I'd pass it along to everybody else. Yeah, it's awesome. You can do pancakes, you can do chicken, you know, you can do burgers on it. I mean, it's awesome. So I'm excited to use it. So I don't know if you can see that very good, but $22.99 on sale. Next item, Sea to Summit Frontier Ultralight 2-piece cutlery set. Normally $30, it's on sale for $25.99. Not a bad deal. If you're into name brand Sea to Summit, you know, they're a Australian company, I believe. Pretty good stuff. Enter me in the giveaway. Yeah, but I thought that was a pretty good deal for spork and spoon set, for a name brand set anyway, and at Bass Pro. $25.99, not bad. Okay, good night, Matt. I appreciate you. Have a good night at work, brother. If you guys want to catch back at the dills, if you want to catch up later, you can. But this backpack's pretty nice. It's a Ascend Pentler 90-liter backpack. It's on clearance for $127.97. It's normally $170. 4202 off. Pretty nice looking backpack. So if anybody's looking for a huge backpack, that's a nice big backpack. 127.97. Next item, man, you can send text messages on this Garmin InReach Messenger. It's normally $300. It's $100 off, $199. So it'd be good for backpacking. If anybody's looking for a messenger, InReach Messenger, 90-liter. My back hurts thinking about stuff I would load in that. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I think the one I've got 70-liter, and it's plenty big. And yes, I pack it full, and it gets pretty heavy. But 90-liter, yeah, that would be huge. But it'd be good for short hikes, not, ultralight by no means. But this InReach Messenger, man, would be a great deal for $100 off if somebody's interested in the Garmin InReach. And these items so far is at Bass Pro. You can order online if you don't have a Bass Pro near you. A lot of these items they had in stock that you could order on ship. Free shipping on 50 plus. Let the savings begin. Sorry, mainly. I know I didn't start it until now, but if you want to catch it later, you can. But that Garmin InReach is a good deal, real good deal. Next item at Bass Pro is a thermocell, of course. Thermocells work good. I love mine. $26.99 normally. It's $22.99 for. This is the base model. It's got the refill tablets and the fuel. Mine just has the liquid. I don't have those tablets, but $22.99, not a bad deal. They work really good. The Garmin's about $185, too much for me, yeah. But man, if you was hiking up in remote areas, man, you'd wish you had one, I'm sure, if something happened. Let's see here. Mr. Big Buddy. This is the big Mr. Buddy. They have just the Mr. Buddy heater. This is the big one. And it's normally $149.99. It's on sale for $129.99. I thought that wasn't too bad of a deal. The smaller My Buddy heater at Walmart's about $80, 80 to $100, I think. But for Bass Pro, I thought that was a pretty good buy. Yeah, the mosquito coils and smoke work really good, for sure, Chris. But if you don't want to fire or whatever, that thermocell works really good. The only bad thing is it's only good on mosquitoes. So black flies or any of that, you're definitely going to want to fire or, something like that. I have two different Buddy heaters, yep. But I thought that was a good deal. If anybody's looking for car camping for a good rocking type recliner chair, my brother's got a couple of these. Really nice. GCI Outdoors kickback rocking camp chair. They're normally $85 a piece. They're on sale for $70. A little high for me, but I don't do. If I did more car camping, I'd probably be more interested in it. But I know a lot of people do overlanding and car camping, and RV camping. My brother has a real nice RV, and they have a couple of these. So I thought maybe if somebody's interested in for their RV or car camping or overlanding. Yeah, feel like you're falling. Yeah, definitely. It's a whole different feeling. I do like the zero gravity lawn chairs too, to recline. Those are so nice. But I thought that was a pretty decent deal for that. Another item at Bass Pro is the regular Garmin InReach Mini 2 satellite communicator. This is really nice. Of course, they're expensive, but they're really good. They're normally $400. It's on sale for $249.98. $150 off. So if anybody's got the money, which I'm trying to save people money, but I know people like name brand stuff too, so I try to throw some higher end stuff on as well. I like using my Temu mini kerosene lanterns with citronella oil. They work well. Yeah, absolutely. Any of your lanterns with citronella work great. Oop. Well, I just lost my place. Let me zoom back through here. Okay. All right. Moving on to Menards for Ken. He loves Menards. But I just took a screenshot of the meals they have left. All these Mountain House meals are really good deal. Chicken and dumplings, the first one's my absolute favorite. It's $9.68. If you do the 11%, you get it for $8.62. Good deal. Chili mac and beef is $6.99, $6.22. Pretty good deal. And I like each one of these. These are pretty good. Breakfast skillet is $8.62 after rebate. And the beef stroganoff, oh, I love the beef stroganoff. It's really good too. And it's $8.62 as well. I thought those are pretty good deals for Mountain House. If you can get them under $10, it's a good deal. Any cool trail cameras? I didn't get any trail cameras on this week's bargains. I'll probably get some on next week. I did see a couple good deals on trail cameras. Actually on Amazon, and Temu has really nice. I might stick a link to some trail cameras or solar powered too. Really nice trail camera that I'd like to try. Pretty good prices. I know Bass Pro has one on sale for like $80 right now. I can't remember the brand of it. Menards! Yeah, Camp Chef. Yeah, here Menards, the Sawyer Mini after rebate is $17.79. Goodbye. It's on sale for $19.99 right now. I think they're $24 or something at Bass Pro, but Sawyer Mini, that's a good buy on a Sawyer Mini after rebates, $17.79. Pretty good deal. That rebate I always roll over. I buy my pellets. I heat with wood pellets in the wintertime, so all my rebates I buy pellets with it. Yeah, I like that breakfast skillet. I like the breakfast skillet with Tabasco or some kind of hot sauce in it. It's really good. Okay, those are my couple Menards. Man, I keep losing my spot. Let me see here. Let's see, what else do I got at Menards? Okay. I've showed the Yuko before, but it's even on sale more. It's normally $16.99. It's on sale for $9.99 after rebate, $8.89 for the 4-piece Yuko camping mess kit. That's a killer deal. Yeah, biscuits and gravy, that's so good. I like my hot sauce and my biscuits and gravy too. I actually have a Mountain House biscuits and gravy I thought about bringing out tonight, but I didn't. I like the breakfast skillet. Some people don't like it, but I really like the breakfast skillet. I like pretty much all the Mountain House meals. There's just a couple I don't care for, but I'll eat any of them. But of course I have my favorites. The chicken and dumplings is my all-time favorite. Then probably the yellow curry, chicken curry. That one is, oh, if you like curry, the yellow chicken curry Mountain House is amazing. But this 6-piece Yuko camp mess kit is a killer deal too. It's about the same price. $24.99 normally. It's on sale for $19.99 after rebate, $17.79. So if anybody wants a Yuko mess kit, and if you don't have a Menards near you, a lot of these items you can have shipped to your house. So, or shipped to a store if you do have one and they don't charge you. Good deal. Hey Daniel, I appreciate you coming in, brother. If you guys aren't subscribed to Hammock Mountain, which I'm sure most of you are, go check out his latest Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge, Stealth Camp at Airport. That was a killer video, Daniel. Keep backing out of the... All right. If anybody needing a high back camp chair at Menards as well, $39.99. It's on sale for $29.99, and they got 11% rebate for $26.69. So that'd be a killer deal on a camping chair if anybody's interested. Hi Vanessa, appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. If you haven't checked out everybody's channel, I appreciate you checking out everybody's channel and giving everybody a sub and a like. If you haven't hit the like button, I appreciate you giving me a like. I need to try the Mountain House biscuits and gravy. I just recently had chicken and dumplings on my second stealth camp. Awesome. Yeah, I do like the chicken and dumplings a lot. Tastes like a chicken pot pie to me without the, the crust. Yeah, I missed this live too. All right, that camp chair is a good deal. This little blanket's a good deal. It's a 70 by 60 camp quilt. Be good to use in a hammock. $29.99, $24.99 on sale. After rebate, $22.24. Nice little camping blanket. Be nice to cover up around the campfire. Speaking of campfire, I need to put some more wood on my campfire. If anybody's looking for a blanket, that's not a bad little blanket for $22.24. Appreciate you coming in, Daniel. Hope you're having a good night, brother. Just showing some good deals here. Trying to catch up on comments. I am 75 inches. I hate short blankets. Yeah. It'd be better more suited for younger person or short people. Yeah, definitely not for a tall person for sure. I have a quilt where I did. My wife took it. Could I make an underquilt like with that? Yes, absolutely. You could make an underquilt, and you could even double them up. I made an underquilt out of one of my old sleeping bags for my one of my hammocks years ago, and it worked really well. Just buy you some shock cord, and works pretty good. Or you can buy those clips for tarps that crank down on the edges of tarps, and you can use that to use your bungee cords or your shock cords to make your hammock, so you don't have to do any sewing or anything. If you want to do it the easy way, they have some really nice clamps intended for tarps, but they work good for underquilts as well if you want to kind of make a makeshift one. Here's another Menards deal, the camping light, similar to the one I have and the one Herbert has. $9.99 regularly. It's on clearance for $6.74, $6 after rebate. Pretty good deal. Can't beat that. Nice little light. Now we're moving to Amazon. This is more for overlanding, car camping, but I thought they were a pretty good deal. 8-pack collapsible containers with lids. Cool. You can get the rectangular or the round ones. 4-piece sets, $27.99. 8-piece sets, $34.99. 12, $63.99, or 16, $69.99. So if anybody's car camping or overlanding RVs, these are cool. Or at home. But I thought that was a really good deal. Really good deal. And they're collapsible for storage in your RV, your camper, or your overlanding vehicle. I thought that was really cool. Really cool storage containers. And they got 4.5 on the reviews, so really good reviews. $34.99 for an 8-piece set. So I thought that was a good deal. Here we go. This is a Survival Filter Pro hand pump water filter system. Pretty good deal. It's $55.94. It's normally $70, $69.95, 20% off. I thought that was a pretty good deal. If anybody's looking for a hand pump water filter, 4.6 on the reviews. This is on Amazon, of course. If anybody's looking for a water pump, then again, this is geared more towards overlanding, car camping, that type of thing. Gravity filter. These are always really nice. This is the water drop gravity filter system. Really nice. 1.5 gallon bag. $39.99, normally $42.99. It's not super on sale, but that's a pretty good price for a gravity filter. It's a nice, pretty decent size one. It's got 4.6 on the reviews on as well on Amazon. Yeah, gravity filter is definitely a good way to go. You can make a gravity filter out of a Sawyer Mini too, but it's not as nice, and I mean, you can get bigger bags to makeshift a gravity filter out of Sawyer Mini. It's just a bigger pain. This has got the longer hose, and this is a lot nicer for, you know, under 40 bucks. I mean, yeah, you definitely can't go wrong. I thought that was a good deal. Now this is a pretty good deal. This is a 2-burner foldable stove with a grill on it. Ogre 2-burner, I guess is how you pronounce that. But it's got 4.3 on the reviews, and it is $66.47. It's normally $99.99. That's a pretty good deal. Luke at Total Outdoor Gear Review reviewed one similar to this. It's pretty much the same type of stove, but I thought that was pretty good for 66 bucks. It's really good. It comes with that nice carrying case, so pretty good. It's only, let's see, does it tell? This is a screenshot. I didn't screenshot the dimensions, but it's fairly small. I don't know if you've seen the Jetboil 2-burner stove. It's smaller than that. It's pretty small. It's not real big, but it's not real small either. It's kind of, I want to say it's around 9 to 10 inches by 10 inches, somewhere like that. It's not huge, but you can put a pretty good size pot on it. Really good deal. But you can look it up. It's the Ogre 2-burner stove on Amazon, and you look at the specs on it. I just take screenshots to make it a little easier for me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Ken. Yeah, a lot of people are spending $100 or more on the gravity filter, so that was a killer deal. Really good reviews, so I wouldn't mind getting one. Move on to some air mattresses. I know a lot of people like air mattresses. I know a lot of people, RVs, overlanding, back of your vehicle, SUV, camping, car camping, tent camping. This is a 3-inch ultra thick foam sleeping mat. Really nice, comes with a nice carrying case. 4.6 on the reviews. It's got different colors, blue, green, gray, whatever that blue color is, and yellow. $56.99. It's normally 80 bucks, 33% off. So I thought that was a really good deal. I'm definitely going to set up an overlanding setup in my dad's truck eventually. Get a rooftop tent and a bed rack. So I'll be looking for some nice, thick, self-inflating mattresses. So I thought that was a really, really good buy for $53.99. Really nice. What is the R value on that? Yeah, 9.5, which you definitely can't go buy those for sure. But I mean, for the reviews, 4.6, you know, it might be worth it. Backpacking, I don't know. I didn't get the weight on it. As long as you're not backpacking far in, I'm sure you could. But that's a really nice. Yeah, 9.5 R value. Yeah, I don't know. But I thought that was a good buy and worth a chance, because Amazon's good about taking stuff back if you don't like it. So they're as good as Walmart on returns. And two, kind of going with RVing, overlanding, and that type of stuff. Portable shower, 8,000 milliamp with 3 times storage water flow. Nice little Insta hot shower. I thought it was a pretty cool deal. 4.5 on the reviews. 5 levels of pressure. You're looking at $37.99. I think it's normally $50, which isn't bad. I'm trying to focus on the price. Yeah, $50. So it's 24% off right now. But 4.5 on the reviews seems like pretty good reviews. So for to have hot water, if you have a little teardrop camper or overlanding, car camping, you wanted a hot shower, use near a creek or a lake or something and have good filter system. Take a hot shower, might be worth it. Do a mild build, yeah. I'm just gonna do a rooftop tent on top of my bed rack that I'm gonna get from my dad's truck that I got my Tundra. When he passed away, it was his retirement vehicle, so we bought it from my mom before she passed away. But I would like to make it overlanding vehicle. But for the hunters and campers this winter, I thought this was a really good deal. I grew up using these all the time. Zippo has a nice 12-hour refillable hand warmers. These are so awesome. They come in different colors. Orange would be good so you don't lose it. But for $18.95, they're normally $30. Killer deal on some hand warmers, you guys. If you need any, I mean, the hot hands work good too, but these work for 12 hours, so these work pretty darn good. Thought the Zippo was a really awesome hand warmer deal. And, you know, if you want the bright orange, it wouldn't lose it as easy. But yeah, I thought that was a really good deal. Another light, the other one I was at Menards, this one's exactly like the one I have. I know Herbert's got the one that's multicolored too. But for Amazon, this ain't a bad price, $9.99. It's normally $12.29. I've got mine with me right now. I'll show you it once I get done with this bargain segment. I've got my light on my Ridgeline. Pretty good deal for $9.99. They're really good. 32 feet long. They're really long. Awesome lights. And it's a battery bank too. This is a nice Ridgeline or tent, hang in the tent fan. Rechargeable fan. Has an LED lantern with it. $20.79. It's usually $27.99. Pretty good deal. If anybody's looking for a little fan for their hammock or tent. Yeah, bright colors. Yep. Those lights, string lights are awesome. They work so good. I'll show you how mine works here in a little bit. Here's another camp chair. Moon lens high back folding chair, camping chair. Different colors. $41.98, normally $60, $59.99. So really good deal on camp chair. It's got some pretty wide legs too for the loose ground. Yeah, those fans would be great for hammocks for sure, Mike. Yeah, I love Onyx too. Yep, Onyx works great. I want it to be the length of my Ridgeline. Yeah, Daniel, that would be good so you don't have to. These are retractable lights with the ribbon lights are retractable so you can make it however long you want it. But of course, you know, you're going to have the big reel too. You're probably not wanting the big reel on the end. But yeah, I thought that was a good deal for a little camp chair. Next item on Amazon is another self-inflating mat, 4.4 on the reviews. It's another 3-inch air mattress. Doesn't say the R value on this one. Kind of like the other one. It's $62.98, normally $80. So if anybody's looking for a good tent mat or overland or car camping mat, I thought that wasn't too bad of a deal. Get that bug. Yeah, I was trying to. Ha! I got him. Little gnat. It's dimmable. Yeah, Mike, that is a good light. Really good deal. Yep, that's an air mattress. Kind of like that other one I showed earlier, but different brand. Pretty much the same type, it's just a little bit different design. Self-inflating. Not bad. Yeah, $62.99. It's normally $80, so pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Oh man, I lost my place again. I've got a lot more items today, so I'm gonna go through them a little quicker. Nature Hike, the YL08 ultralight camping chair, 2.3 pounds, pretty light. It's $39.98. It's normally $44.99. Pretty nice. I've got the quick deploy. I forget what model my Nature Hike chair is. My wife bought it for me here recently. I love it. It's the one that Luke uses all the time. But this is a nice ultralight if somebody's looking for an ultralight camp chair. 4.3 on the reviews. Really nice. Yep. $39.99. So if you're looking for an ultralight camp chair, that'd be a good one. No, I didn't find any deals on bubble wrap, Ken. Yeah, that'd be awesome. This little table is a nice looking little table. Billy. Portable table, aluminum. 4.4 on the review. Foldable packing camp table. Green. $26.99. Normally $29.99, but that's a pretty good deal for a 16-inch table. Pretty nice little table, I thought. And then the Free Soldier 10x10. This would be a nice little tarp. It's not really big enough for my hammocks, but if you want it for shelter or to set up for a setting area or cooking area for your campsite, 10x10. Comes in a lot of different colors. You're looking at $33.56, normally $40. Free Soldiers puts out a pretty decent little tarp. Like I said, it's not huge, 10.5 by 10 foot. Be nice to use for a little shelter or ground sheet or for your kitchen area or sitting area. Yeah, Mike, that's really good advice. I love my Nature Hike. I have a couple cheap ones. One I bought from Temu, one I bought from Amazon, and they've held up really good. They're all metal. But yeah, I thought that Free Soldier tarp would be a good deal for $33. If somebody's looking for a 10 by 10.5. Another little camp chair. Fast, easy deployment. Pretty lightweight. It's $31.99. It's normally, normally $36.99, so 14% off. It's not a bad looking chair. I mean, it's got 4.4 on the reviews. Moon lengths again. Lengths, I guess, is how you pronounce that. But not a bad little chair. I mean, I'd prefer to get the Nature Hike one if it was me, but 180 pounds. It's not very, definitely be good for kids for sure, but for that price, if you're not a heavy person. But here's another 2-burner stove, kind of like that square one, but this is octagon. It's propane, 17,000 BTU. Nice little stove, $59.99. It's normally $89.99. Green and black. Nice little stove. Hey Skeeter, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, my buddy. I was just talking about you earlier about doing the stealth camping with Robbie from I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring. If you haven't checked that video out, go out, check out Skeeter and I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring, Robbie, and check out their video. They did a really nice stealth camp together, collab. Skeeter, my brother from another mother. Hope you're doing well, Skeeter. Hope Mrs. Skeeter's doing okay. Awesome. Yeah, Ursa sent you one, didn't he? That's awesome. I'm so glad you got one. That's what I'm hanging tonight in, my hanging high rim hammock. All right, anybody looking for a power bank? Good power bank. It's a 36,000 milliamp, built-in cables. It's got all your built-in cables for your USB-C, micro USB, your lightning chargers for iPhones, solar. It's got 4.4 on the review. Looking at $35.99, normally $46.99. So decent reviews, got different colors. Nice little power bank with built-in lights. Probably be a pretty decent little power bank. I'm ordering the tarp from Hanging High Hammock tomorrow. Awesome. If you guys want to save that extra 10% on Hanging High Hammocks, use my code on my profile, save you 10%. Just saying, if you guys want to save a little money. This little charging cable I thought was cool. I have my Pixel watch, or you got an iPhone or whatever. This is one particular one's for iPhone. But if you've got the watch, phone, and everything, that's a pretty cool cable. Everybody's needing charging cables when you go camping. $8.99 for a 4-foot, $12.74 5-foot, or $19 for 6-foot. But I thought that was really cool to have all, for your watch and your phone all in one. I thought that was a pretty awesome deal. A lot of people have iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, but they have these cables for Google Pixels too, so I may end up getting me one of these so I have just one cable instead of 2 or 3 different cables. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is awesome. This is a 54-foot solar string lights, solar powered and remote control. $23.99. I have one like this. It's not remote control, but it is 54 foot like that. Well, I don't know if it's quite 54 foot, the one we have. It's pretty long, but it's almost identical to this with the solar, and we've had it for years and it's still working. I've never replaced the batteries in the solar panel or nothing. But for $23.99, that's a killer deal. It's normally $40, which isn't bad, but these are the same lights I have, 4.4 in the reviews. Be good for your overland vehicle to put around your awning, or take car camping. I use these, I string them around my dog kennel for the dog kennel at nighttime. It works awesome. We had them in our barn too for a while. They work awesome. So be really good for around the house or camping. But really good deal, $23.99. So highly recommend them. Excuse me, sorry. Trying to swallow a bug, I guess. These fans are awesome. I gotta get a drink. Be right back. My fire is about getting puny. My fire is getting puny. Let me throw some fire on that. Or not fire. Throw some wood on the fire. Well, buddy, just about let it go out. I think I inhaled a bug of some sort. Dang. Probably take off again, but alright, let me get back over here. I'll get it started back up here in a little bit. These fans are pretty awesome fans. 20,000 milliamp battery pack. You can use it as a charger. Sam with the Northwest Winds got one similar to this. LED lantern fan. You can hang it. It's a 4.4 on the review. Pretty awesome fan. $29.99. It's normally $39.99. But I thought that was cool. You can charge your devices. It's got a light. Pretty nice. Mainly for car camping, overlanding. I mean, you wouldn't want to hike in with something like that, but so I'm trying to get through these. Yeah, it is a nice fan. I'm trying to get through these deals so I can show you my setup. This is a nice little stainless steel setup. Even comes with chopsticks, man. But nice little cutlery set for camping. 4.8 on the reviews. A lot of reviews. $8.99. You can't beat that. $8.39. Excuse me. It's usually $9.99. But nice little cutlery set if somebody's wanting, stainless steel. I know a lot of people like the plastic. I know Ken likes the plastic. But I thought that was a pretty good set. It'd be good for your overlanding, car camping. I mean, you could throw that in your backpack too. It wouldn't take much room. Nice little set. Lasts forever. $8.39. You can't hardly go wrong with that. Yake's Place hang on October 31st through November 2nd with them. Wow. That'd be awesome. I wish I was on the East Coast sometime so I could catch a lot of these hangs because they don't have any in the Midwest here. This little air pump, 3-in-1 air pump, 2600 milliamp battery, camping light, ultra fast air pump, 4.5 on the review. Looking at $18.69. It's normally $30. Pretty good deal. $18.69 for a pump, and I've seen several people on YouTube have this pump. They say it works really well, hence the good reviews. So if you're looking for a good air pump and in a pinch, you could use it to charge your devices. Pretty good deal for $18.69 for an air pump. This is a cool little flat lay hammock I've seen, and you can use it as a bivy tent, kind of like my Kura hybrid hammock that I have. Hammock and a flat lay hammock. Comes with your tree straps, carabiners, poles, a couple tent stakes. Sorry guys, I swallowed that bug big time. $54.99. That's a really good buy. I think the reviews are good too. Well, 4.3 is not bad. Man, I'll have to get another drink. But I thought that was pretty good. I've never heard of the brand. Etrol camping hammock with mosquito net, 3-in-1 function. But yeah, you can use it as a bivy on the ground, hammock, or screened-in tent hammock. Thought that was a pretty good price, $54.99. It might be worth trying it out for that price. I like my Kura hammock, hybrid hammock. Pretty nice. This is a nice kitchen set for overlanding or car camping. Look at all that you get. 4.7 on the reviews. Comes with knives, shears, can opener, roasters for marshmallows or hot dogs, cutleries. I mean, dang. Really nice set. Man, I hate when you get a cough and you can't get rid of it. But yeah, that's a really nice setup for $39.98, normally $50. Comes in different colors. But I thought that was a killer deal. Amazon, 4.7 on the reviews. Sorry guys, I gotta plug in my phone before it dies. Dang. I thought I got rid of the cough, but not yet. There we go. Before that dies on me. All right. I got one of those 2 months ago. Awesome. But I thought that was a really cool set for $39.99. I mean, good grief. Got everything you'd need in there for overlander. Car camping setup. Now we're finally at Walmart. 10,000 milliamp power bank, water resistant. And it $12.87. It's kind of like, I have one about this size. It's not the same brand, but it's kind of like this one. But I paid a lot more than $12.87. That is a heck of a deal. That's their everyday price. That's not even on sale. Ozark Trails. 4.3 on the review, so not too terrible. But it'd be worth a try for that price. That'd be a good little battery bank to throw in your bag. So go on Walmart. If you've got Walmart Plus, free shipping. But if not, I'm sure they carry it in store too as well. But be worth checking out if you need a 4 full phone charges. Yeah, that's about what mine will do. Works really good. And then this is a really cool deal for tents or hammocks or anything. I thought this would be a really good deal. It's solar powered lantern, fan, rechargeable flashlight, lamp, battery backup, charge devices off of it as a battery bank. Pretty cool little thing. A lantern and a fan. Definitely car camping item. $16.95 on Walmart. It 4.2 on the review. I'm always looking at cool new devices, and I thought that was kind of cool. 2-in-1 type deal. Pretty cool looking design. Pretty different, but I thought that was kind of cool. Man, I'm into lights tonight, as you can tell. Here's an Ozark Trails 1000 lumen, which is pretty bright. 275 hour run time, I'm sure on the lowest setting. Water resistant, orange and gray. 4.7 on the review. It's a nice looking lantern. You're looking at $17.44 or a 3-pack for $52.32. That's a killer deal, man. $17.44 for a 1000 lumen lantern. That's about what the one I have behind me. It's about 1000 lumen or a little bit more, and I gave 30 or 40 bucks for it. But that's a killer deal, man. Car camping or not, I mean, that's a really nice lantern for that cheap. Oh, you have that, Daniel? I'd be willing, if I needed one, I'd be willing to buy it for sure. That's a nice looking lantern. But yeah, I thought I'd pass it along and see if anybody'd be interested in that. Here's some more lanterns. These are 2-pack. These are the cheaper, littler, but they'll be smaller for tents, and you can even throw these in your bag. I've got a couple of these that before I got my string lights, I'd take and hang on my ridgeline sometimes. They're real small. But $18.99 for a 2-pack, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Not too shabby. BN Link is the brand. But yeah, and they're rechargeable. Mine are all battery, so these are rechargeable, so that might be interesting for somebody. I don't know if they'd be interested in that, but this is at Walmart as well. And here's a boo-boo kit. You know, it's not doesn't have a tourniquet, doesn't have, you know, it's just a boo-boo kit, but it'd be good to throw in your car or take camping with you if you got kids or you cut your finger. It's got gloves and quite a bit of stuff. It's got 85 items. Equate 4.7 on the reviews. Of course, like I said, it's a boo-boo kit. It's not trauma kit. $6.98. Now, you can't even go to the Dollar Tree and buy a case and all those items for $6.98. Come on. I mean, that is awesome. It comes in a nice case. You could just throw in your car and You know, 9 times out of 10 you get a splinter, you get a little bitty cut. You know, I mean, it's got some wound dressing, it's got gloves, tape, a little bit of bandage. I mean, yeah, it's a boo-boo kit, but I mean, $6.98, you can't even get all the components at the Dollar Tree for that. I thought that was a killer deal. I'm always looking for stuff like that. I mean, you can't even buy all the components for that. This is a really good deal. I haven't heard of this brand, but it's got pretty good reviews. I cut the reviews off. I'm sorry. I might have another shot. I took 2 shots of this. This is a nice little, I want to say 300. Oh yeah, I did get it. 300 watt power station. Mine's a 200 watt, the little one I've got, the flash fish one I've got. 80,000 milliamp lithium battery, solar generator. It's 4.0 on the reviews. Nice looking little power bank, power generator for solar. It's got the input for solar. But it is, let me go back, it is $139.99. It's normally $700, $699. It's $139.99. That is a killer deal. It's got 2 AC outputs. It's got USB-C. It's got looks like a 3.0 USB and a couple 2.4. It's got DC output, lights. That's a nice little, for $139.99, and the reviews are, like I said, 4.0. So that might be worth looking at if somebody's, it's not a name brand, but it is Walmart, and you know how Walmart is. They'll take anything back. And if you buy an extended warranty, too. But this is another good deal. This is that burner, like that griddle I showed earlier. That Bass Pro will fit on these burners. But I thought this is a really good deal. 2900 watt. 4.5 on the review. $17.84. Now come on, I gave at Menards mine on sale for 22 bucks. $17.84, man, that's $50 normally. $17.84. If anybody's needing a good butane stove, I mean, gosh, how in the world? You couldn't go wrong with that at all. I love it for my car camping and overlanding setup. It's a nice stove. They're all the same. They're, you know, mine's, I forget, mine's Stanport or something like that. I mean, it's like the Ozark Trails or Coleman or any of them. Gas One. Yeah, $36 for my Ozark Trails. Yeah, I mean, $17.84. I mean, yeah, such a good deal. I couldn't pass that up. I had to put that on here. If anybody's needing a stove. Oh, I think that was the last item. Oh, did you see that picture? That's my great, is it great or great, 3 greats, grandparents. I found them this week online. I've never seen a picture of them, but that was cool. Doing my heritage, and I did all the DNA stuff and found a lot of my long lost relatives. But anyways, that's all I have for my segment. Bargain segment. I thought there were some pretty good deals. Got another good fire going again. And stove I brought from Walmart for $25 years ago. Yep, they're so awesome. Yeah, I know Randy's got a nice one too. I've got one just like his. You can't go wrong with those little stoves. They're so nice. So nice. They don't like the cold, but can you guys hear me okay? I'm walked away from my phone. I don't know if you guys can pick my sound up or not. I'm away from the phone. Can you guys hear me okay? My headset, I don't know if it's working good. Okay. Yeah, when it gets cold, the butane, I usually put the butane can in my sleeping bag with me in the wintertime and keep it warm, and it usually works fine. You get a backpack butane stove coming? Yeah, that's awesome. But here's those twinkle lights I got set up on my hammock. I don't know if you're still in here, Daniel, but I usually run it through my ridge line underneath my tarp, and then I wrap it around the tree, and then come back. You can do so many different variations of it, and you can reel it in inside that disc. You can reel it up inside that and make it as long or short as you want it. But you can make it just the length of your ridge line if you want. But yeah, I've got my one wind underquilt on my hanging high hammock. I don't have a hanging high underquilt yet, but the one wind underquilt seems to fit the hanging high pretty good. So I may not buy one, I don't know. Probably will eventually, just to give Trevor business. Ooh, you can see the moon up there. See if I can zoom in on the moon. Yep, there's the moon. Doesn't look very good zooming in on it. It's a real nice clear night here tonight. Alright. Yeah, that's a nice little setup for lights. It looks good. Alright. Love those lights. Not overpowering and annoying the neighbors, yeah. And you can put them on low. This is on high. I usually run them on this, and they'll run anywhere between 3.5 to 4 hours on high. Mine will. What's the temp right now? The temperature is 73 degrees right here, out here right now. I think that looks pretty cool. Little setup, and I got my little side table down there. But I like it. Works pretty good. Whoa. Oh. O'Malley's Ales and Loggers. Awesome. Appreciate you coming in, brother. My friend, I appreciate you. I'll set you as a moderator. And you can check out everybody else's channels and subscribe to each other. Appreciate it. 73 heat wave. Yep, we still got a nice. It's supposed to get down to, I think, 58 or 59 degrees Fahrenheit here tonight. So it's going to be a nice night. Oh, did I miss Ken going to bed? Oh, all right, night. Head to bed. Catch you later. Good night, Ken. I appreciate you hanging out with us, brother. I really do. Thanks for coming in. TD Knives and Adventures. I appreciate you coming in. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Just hanging out here tonight, enjoying a nice, sorry guys, nice fire, and got my hammock set up to camp in tonight. Got an underquilt. I don't really need an underquilt tonight, even though it's getting down to upper 50s. Mainly to keep the mosquitoes from biting me in the butt on the back side, mainly. I usually don't use my underquilt. It's kind of on the line tonight. There's not going to be any wind. It's a pretty calm night tonight, so I could really do without it, but if there's any bugs at all, I usually use an underquilt. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. I missed hanging out with everybody. I really did. Really appreciate everybody coming in and saying hi. Did I miss Mike leaving too? Good night, Daniel. Oh, Daniel's leaving. Man, I'm missing everybody. All right, Daniel, I appreciate you coming in tonight. Thank you, brother, for stopping by. Awesome video. If you guys haven't seen Hammock Mountain's latest stealth camp video, go check them out. And it was awesome. Air, airport Stealth Camping Alliance challenge. Go check his channel out, guys. Have a good night, Daniel. I'll see you soon. But yeah, this is pretty much my setup tonight. Got a nice, calm, quiet evening that I'm going to enjoy. Nice fire. I get 200 subs, I have a giveaway. Awesome. You gonna give a knife away, Daniel? Yeah, Prometheum, yeah. I've got some of that I could spray on the bottom of my hammock. It definitely helps for sure. If I have an extra top quilt or something, sometimes I just throw that in there and lay on top of it and be done with it too. I'm barely, if I need anything on top of me, I'll be lucky if it's gonna get cold enough for me to want to cover up. I might need a little bit on me, on my arms tonight. It's a nice setup. I'm jelly. Yeah, I mean it's not real expensive, but it's good. You know, it's high quality, comfortable, plenty long, plenty wide. It's got everything you need. You know, if anybody's wanting to get into hammocking, I definitely recommend hanging high hammock, and of course I'd recommend One Wind for, you know, entry level hammocks for sure. I wouldn't say entry level. I mean, they're a little bit above entry level, but definitely if you're going to start with one of them to see if you're going to like hammocking, so you're not spending an arm and a leg. You know, Quilted Chameleon or something like that from Dutchware would be nice, or Hellbender, but I ain't got that kind of cash to throw on a hammock, so I'm pretty frugal anyways. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't spend that kind of money on one. That's just me, you know. I like supporting American for sure, but that's why I give bargain deals every week, you know, mainly for new people wanting to start out. I have a lot of people ask me questions about camping and wanting to get into it, so I'm geared more towards trying to help people start out on a budget, get out camping and find what they like. Once they save up money and want to get a high-end hammock or custom-made hammock, man, go for it and get a Dyneema tarp, or if you want to go ultralight, by all means, you know. That's one good thing about camping, the outdoor equipment, is everybody can buy what they want. There's so much to buy. There's so much high-end, there's so much kind of mid-range, but there's good quality stuff like hanging high in One Wind. There's no reason why you can't get into it and try to camp, you know. I don't want somebody to go blow $400 on a hammock and tarp setup and end up hating it, you know. Get you $100 to $150 setup to start you out, and then if you like it, save up and then get you a Dutchware or you know, whatever custom hammock you want. I mean, Corey from Majestic Hammocks, he makes a really good hammock. I mean, there's a lot of nice hammocks out there, but you need to make sure, you know, go to HangCon and lay in one and find out which one you're going to like, and before you know, spend the money on one. Woodsman, I still have to figure out the ridgeline. Yeah, I just definitely recommend you going to Shug's page and watching his He's got several ridgeline uh, how-to videos. Boy, I learned so much from Shug over the years. I mean, starting out in hammocking, of course, trial and error. Everybody's different, but for the most part, permanent ridgeline is pretty much set. It's like the hanging high hammock. His ridgeline's set, and it's pretty right on for where I like my ridgeline. So I really like it, but there's not a whole lot to the ridgeline. I would recommend getting one that you can adjust, like a whoopee sling ridgeline, just so you can fine tune it to how you need it in case you want to move it and adjust it. Hey Cole, I appreciate you coming in, man. Long time no see. I appreciate you stopping by though. Mike, my favorite tarps cost me $23 on Amazon and had a UV coating that actually reflect heat and cast the real shade. Yeah, I had my very first hammock tarp that I bought, or actual camping tarp, was on Amazon. It was called Bluestone. I don't even know if they make them anymore, but it's starting to wear out. But I've had it for quite a few years now, and it's been such a good tarp. It's a 12 by 10, I believe. Pretty nice sized tarp, and it's got a lot of tie-up points. But yeah, it was a cheap one on Amazon that I got too. Really like that tarp. I love my steel poly tarps, but they allow the heat to pass through. Yeah, yep, they do. Are you talking about continuous tarp or structural hammock? Probably structural hammock ridgeline, I'm guessing is what he's talking about, Mike. Hammock, I've never used, was gifted one and needed to learn how to use it. Yeah. Yeah, once you bring it to the meetup, Woodsman, I'm sure we can all, between Adam, Mike, and myself, we could all help you figure it all out for you. Soul Gear split ridgelines for my tarp and never looked back. Yeah, I never been one for a continuous ridgeline for my tarp. I don't know why, because I have a ridgeline for my hammock, so I don't really use a tarp ridgeline for anything. Um, like my one wind tarp has a split ridgeline. Uh, I guess it might make your tarp last longer if you use a continuous ridgeline. I guess would be my thinking on that, is because it's not hanging off the ends of the tie out points. But now if you're doing different shelter setups, definitely a continuous ridgeline for your tarp would be a go-to for sure. Like when I did my cowboy camp tarp setup, I do a continuous ridgeline of some sort for my tarp setups if I'm building a shelter. But setting up my hammock, I usually don't use a continuous ridgeline for my tarp. Thanks, Randy, for stopping by, brother. Hopefully we can get together sometime soon and do a camp together. I'm looking forward to seeing your property, man. Congratulations again on your property. Thanks. I'm so glad that all you guys came to hang out with me. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on tonight. As long as people are in here and chatting, I'll stay with you. I'm going to stoke the fire up here. I need to get my headlamp out so I can get some fire. Can you guys hear me okay when I walk away from the camera? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I've got my earpiece in, but it's been hit or miss the last couple times I've used on YouTube, but kind of not working. So a couple pieces of wood on the fire. Got some old wood that's not very good from the down trees in the yard. Trying to use up. Good for campfire wood. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear very good on this headset, my earbuds. They were working earlier, but I don't know if they're working tonight. And this wood's nice and dry. I'll get a nice fire built up for you so you can see how much weight this fire pit holds. Oops, well, that didn't work. Nice little fire pit. Yeah, well, you're welcome, Randy. We need to set up our hammock soon. We never have. We'll need to try an overnight at our place first before we hit any trail. Yeah, I definitely recommend you to play with it in your backyard. And that's what Sugar always recommends everybody to do, is to always try tent, hammock, any new gear you get, to try it out at home and get used to it before you take it out. That's what I always do. It's faint, but I can still hear you. So I don't know if this headphones are working or not. Probably not. Once you hit the hang of it, setting up the hammock will be so easy. That's the nice thing about structural ridgeline. So you can set up multiple times, still get the same sag in your hang. Absolutely, Mike. That's one thing is so good when you first get into hammock. And you know, back when I first got into hammock camping, of course they didn't have all these custom hammocks like Dutchware and the Majestic and all these fancy custom made hammocks. They just had the box store hammocks and the cheap hammocks that, you know, we all get suckered into buying. Now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of, I've got two Academy Magellan hammocks that are almost 10 foot. I put structural ridge lines on both of them. They're nice hammocks. I sleep comfortable in those. They're close enough to 10 foot. I mean, I prefer 10.5 to 11 foot hammock minimum, but I can sleep comfortably in those two hammocks. I've got a hammock that's almost 10 foot from Menards. I put a structural ridge line on it. It works really good. And all these hammocks were under 30 bucks. They were, the Menards one was $24.99. The two Academy hammocks were 30 bucks. And then I've got, what other cheap ones do I got? I got a couple other cheap ones. I got a Temu one that's too small. It'd be good for a kid. But yeah, I mean, Mike's right. If you put a structural ridge line on a hammock, it's so nice. You can, when you hang your hammock every time, and I can hang it in multiple tree lengths too and still get a good hang. Still, like, my sweet length between trees is 15 foot, 15, 16 foot. But I have two trees out here at base camp that's like 12 foot apart. And my hammock hangs pretty good in between those narrower trees. So having that structural ridge line really makes it nice. Yeah, underneath the bridge. That's a really good idea. I've seen Tony do it and several YouTubers do under bridges. I'd like to do an under bridge stealth camp as well. I did a video on little solar stove last year. They recalled it. Apparently someone used liquid fuel and got hurt. Amazon sent me my money back. Really? That's crazy. for out of somebody's stupidity, you know. I mean, I hate to say that, but I mean, you got to use common sense on stuff like that. I love Herbert used pellets, and I've got my little twig stove that I use pellets in that I love. Um, it burns so hot and clean with those pellets. I wouldn't even mind trying to set it up to where I could use it. I was thinking about if I ever did do hot tenting, I'd probably get a hot tent set up for my hammock. But I could probably retrofit that twig stove into a pellet stove to make, because it burns hot. I bet it would heat up uh, a hot tent stove for my hammock. I bet if I messed with it a little bit, I'd probably get it working. They do have a nice actual hot tent pellet stove, but it's really expensive. I think Minnesota Mike or one of the guys last week was posted something on a hopper for a retrofit for stoves for pellet stove, which is probably what I would do if I did a hot tent stove. Would be a pellet stove for sure. Cinch buckles and straps helps make the hammock setup easier too. Yeah, I would not go back not having cinch buckles for sure. Even if a hammock I got didn't have cinch buckles on it, I would definitely get some and put on it, because they beat carabiners all to death, and you can fine tune them so much nicer. Definitely worth their weight in gold in my book, my opinion. I just ordered my mesh fire pit. Thanks. Awesome, then. Yeah, you'll like it, man. Like I said, there's two different sizes. There's like a 17-inch one and a 21-inch one. I got the bigger one. It fits in my backpack just fine when I go backpacking. So it's nice. So like when I go in the national forest and stuff or state parks and don't want to put a fire pit on the ground or whatever, it's really nice to have this that you can, if you don't want to process logs and stuff, you can bring those mini compressed fire logs and have your little fire. If you're doing an overnighter, a couple nighters, you can throw 2 or 4 of those little logs in your backpack and have your little fire. But there's always plenty of twigs around, you know. But if it's raining and it's wet and you have those compressed fire logs, you can still have your nice little fire underneath your tarp or whatever. So yeah, there's so much versatility. You can cook on these little mesh fire pits. If you find your little like 10-inch circular grill off of a charcoal grill or something, you can cook on these really nice. I just throw it right on the coals, the steaks and stuff, but or your pots fit right on the coals. But if you wanted a grill rack, you could put one on top of it pretty easy. I ordered a One Tiger's clone hot tent from Temu last year. Set it up on my Yobo gear stand. Really? I had seen that one on Temu, but I didn't know it had pretty good reviews, but I haven't known anybody that's got one. Did it work okay? Yeah, I mean, my Mr. Buddy heater in the hot tent will work fine, except this expect a lot of condensation. Anytime you use any kind of propane or gas heat source in a hot tent, it gets a lot of condensation build up on the walls. But other than that, it works okay. Especially, just make sure you have it well ventilated, obviously. But it works good. But like I said, you're just gonna have condensation on the walls. Temu tent worked great. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing that. It's a lot cheaper than all the other companies, and it looks like it's the same type of tent. I want to do some deep wood snow camps if I can, man. The cold, wet slop snow in PA can kill you quick. Yeah, I'm sure it can. You guys get a colder winter usually. I don't know if you guys get more snow than we do. I think you do. My mind only thinks of dry, fluffy snow. That's not what I'll probably get. No, can't always get what we want, huh? My big hot tent has been up since last season. Last time it was up for 20 months. My small one is a One Tigers Digman. Nice little tent. Yeah, I think I've seen that on your videos, Dan. Yeah, those are nice little tents. Yeah, the added moisture is the only drawback really of using buddy heaters or any kind of propane heaters. My dad's got one of those infrared propane heaters that fit on a little bottle or a 20-pound bottle uh, that I've used in tents. Heck, I used it way back when my mom and dad were still alive, and I've used it to heat on job sites and stuff. But yeah, anytime use it like in a overlanding vehicle or a trailer or anything, you get condensation. Yeah, Shy Guy, that's what we were just talking about. Woodsman was talking about my buddy heaters and hot tents, or any tent for that matter. I've used them in regular tents and vehicles and everything. And just when you use gas, you tendency to have moisture, condensation. But they work fine. But if it's real cold outside, that moisture, the condensation will freeze on the inside. So yeah, as long as your tent's well ventilated, you shouldn't have any issues at all. But definitely make sure it's ventilated good. Um, and always, if you're using a gas stove inside any tent, always have a CO2 detector in your tent with you. Always, always. I recommend always, if you're using any kind of gas. For that matter, if you're using uh, even a hot tent stove, I would still have a CO2 detector in your tent. I mean, it's a good idea because you can get CO2 buildup. I mean, I think Randy last season had a issue with his little hot tent stove putting off some CO2. He had a really bad headache. So, yeah, any kind of hot tent, I would always recommend putting a CO2. I have CO2s in my house, so I mean, you might as well put them in your car or your tent, wherever you're camping at. Too big and too expensive. Your Cabela's, yeah. That that I don't know if yeah, you've had that on a video, haven't you, Den? Seems like you've had that Cabela's tent on. That is a big tent. Yeah, we have like an 8-person Bass Pro dome tent, Eclipse dome tent, and my wife and I use it when we go on vacations and camping and car camping. We'll use it. It's a big tent. You bought a carbon monoxide tank. Yeah, that's a good idea, Shy Guy, for sure. Whether it's a hot tent stove or a buddy heater, yeah, I'd definitely always have you one. Replace the batteries, minimum of every 6 months, but if you're camping with it, I'd replace them every 3 months if you could. Make sure they always have good batteries. Yeah, Mr. Buddy does have a lot of safety features, Woodsman. You're right. They have the tip over shut off. They have the low oxygen sensor in them. They are pretty safe, for sure. But I would definitely, peace of mind, have that extra CO2 detector with you, and then you're good to go. I wouldn't get some off-brand heater that doesn't have safety features like the My Buddy heater. I'd spend a little bit more money and get the My Buddy and make sure you're safe. Keep an eye out on One Wind Outdoors second page. I ordered a blackthorn tarp for under 100. Huge zippered ends. No noticeable defects. Wow, that's a good deal. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check them out for sure. I love this one wind tarp I have here with the ends I can close for winter. It works out really good for winter. I keep nice and warm when it's really cold and windy. Close yourself in with the tarp and lower it down close to the ground. Works super good. On the small tanks, how many you go through in a night? Oh man, it's been so long since I've used the small tanks. If you're gonna sleep with it all night, I would get the filter set up and get the 20-pound tank. Um, on low, I'm trying to remember how. I think on low you might get 4 hours out of a full tank, maybe on a buddy heater. I can't remember. Seems like 4 hours. Maybe 4 hours on high, 8 hours on low, maybe. But I want to say it's 4 hours. It's not a long time. Not for the big buddy heater. Just a little bump and my big buddy shuts off too. Yep, absolutely done. Yeah, I bump things a lot too. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Chris. Yep. The 20-pound tank, especially if you're not hiking there or something. I mean, but if you got a buddy heater, you ain't gonna be hiking in a long ways. I mean, you can pull a sled in the snow or a wagon, I guess. I mean, I when I go up to the Mark Twain National Forest, sometimes I even bring a wheelbarrow or I got my deer cart. I can load up all my gear on my deer cart and wheel it in too. So if I want to bring a bunch more gear than I normally do, I just use my deer cart and cart it all in. 4 hours on low. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's about right. Get over 100 hours on low with a 20-pound tank. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Woodsman. But and it all depends on how cold it is too. You know, good thing about here in the Midwest, it doesn't get super cold anymore. Well, sometimes it does, but you know, there's so many variables about the wind. But I mean, if you're in a tent, the wind isn't the variable. It's just how cold it's going to get. Yeah, I like a lot of the one wind products too, Mike. The universal bug nets are nice for all the hammocks. I like having my universal bug nets so I can use on all my hammocks. Mr. Tony's netless hellbender has me interested. Yeah, that's a nice hammock for sure. I'm sure they all got good deals. I know Ursa got a good deal on his hellbender, but still, if it's much more than, you know, I'm pretty frugal with my money and um, I'd say more conservative, I guess. But if it's more than $100, I probably won't buy one. Just, I mean, I'm plenty comfortable in my one wind 12 foot or my hanging high 11 foot. I just don't see any need. I mean, I would really like to have a sewn in underquilt. That would be super nice. But if any of the case that you want to remove the underquilt, you'd have to get another hammock without an underquilt. So that right there is a non-seller for me. I'd rather have for me personally, I'd rather have a removable underquilt just for the buy one hammock. And you know, I'd rather have a couple different underquilts or double up underquilts or whatever. But I don't know. um, I'm kind of on the fence about custom hammocks. I just, for me, I even if I had the money, I probably won't spend it on a custom one. I just, that's just me, you know. I'm not gonna say it's not for everybody because, you know, obviously, you know, they sit in a Majestic or a Dutch wear hammock and say it's the most comfortable one they ever laid in. But I mean, I sleep like a baby in both of mine, so I don't see a need for me to spend the money on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's me, you know. Them heaters and tank aren't any heavier than a stove or wood stove. Absolutely, yeah. You're right, Woodsman, for sure. I mean, and if you're going hot tent camping, you're not going to be backpacking in for 30 miles either. I mean, you're going to go to a place that you can hike in a mile or two. You're not going to winter camping like that, and it's not ultralight setup. I mean, you can do an ultralight setup with a stove and all that, but most of the time you're not going to be hiking a long distance anyways. Yeah, and wood, but you have to process all that wood out. And if I'm going to do a hot tent and have a regular, like conventional type stove, it'd be a pellet stove for me. When my stove cooled down in the middle of the night, it was much nicer insulated ice shanty versus the one Tigers. Yeah, those ice shanties, I've been tempted on looking into getting one of those for a hot tent too. I like the pop-up style of them. A lot of them are super expensive though, but they are nice for sure. That's my Dyneema. I have a Grand Trunk 20-degree quilt evolutions that rarely used because of the temps here. Yeah. Yeah, Dyneema stuff is super expensive too, but man, it is lightweight for sure. If I was going to do ultralight backpacking, get into that and do some of that, I would definitely look into all that gear for sure. But my back's so screwed up. I mean, if I did do a lot of backpacking, I'd have to get into ultralight just because of my back is bad. It's a 20-minute hike to my secret campsite. See, that's awesome, Chris, man. I love that new spot you picked out. Hopefully someday I can get up there and we can do a camp together. That'd be awesome. I need lighter gear. LOL. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice for sure, but for me, I mean, even though I have a bad back, I'm so cheap. I like nice gear. I'm not saying cheap as far as buying cheap gear, but I'll pack in a few more pounds to save $100. That's just how I am. I've always been that way all my life. I'll pack in a 40-pound pack instead of a 25-pound pack just to save $500 worth of gear. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. It's kind of one of those things. Each one of their own. I mean, most of my places I camp, I don't have to hike in more than a mile or two, so I don't do any ultralight backpacking anymore. I don't hike 20-30 miles a day and camp. I mean, I'd like to someday, but I'm not really worried about if I've got a 40 or even 45-pound pack. I'm not really too concerned about it. Every loadout, winter, summer, all my loadout I can fit in realistically 35, 40 pounds or less. But I mean, I'm not going to go buy ultralight kit and spend $1,000 on gear when I've got my setup. I don't know. I don't know what my summer setup or my winter setup is, how much I've got wrapped into it. But I mean, you can easily, with all the ultralight gear and all the new stuff out, I mean, couple grand easily between your backpack, your tarp, hammock, tent. I mean, there's so much money wrapped up in it. I got so many other things I want to spend money on or need to spend money on than a lot of expensive gear. Yeah, that'd be cool. But then it wouldn't be a secret. You'd have to blindfold us if anybody camped with you, so nobody'd know where your spot is, Chris. Isolated ice shanty is luxury, but heavy and bulky. Yeah, for sure, heavy and bulky. But I mean, a lot of ice shanties and stuff, you can sometimes even drive close to it. So I'd love to do some ice fishing for sure. That's definitely on my bucket list. One tigress is the size of a shoebox. Well, yeah, that's pretty small. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember you talking a little bit. I don't know if you was talking to me or talking to Sam or somebody else about that. I did catch a little bit about that. About you talking about that, Chris? About not making a channel. You wanted to make that site the channel. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Is that the same spot, the new spot you found, or the other one when you first started going out there? Is that the one you're talking about? Sorry for the run-on sentence. That's all right, man. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Talking about thinking about making a channel. That's cool. Yeah, I really didn't need a fire tonight other than to get the bugs, set the bugs at bay, and I think it worked pretty good on that. Yeah, didn't really need a huge fire, but it's kind of nice. The ambiance of it's kind of nice when you go out camping to have a fire. Yeah, that is the spot in the latest video. I camped there a few times before the guy found it and became obsessed. Ooh. So hopefully he's not going out there anymore. Hopefully you can stay pretty secluded and maybe he won't go out there. That'd be nice. Yeah, that's a super nice spot. Yeah, I like my spot that I got out at Mark Twain National Forest. Um, it's really secluded. It's not far off a main trail, but it's got a little hill on the back side where people really don't know that I'm camping back there. So I have to hike in a mile off a main trail, but it's only probably, I don't know, 200 feet off the trail, but it's down a hill and then it levels off again. So really from any angle you can't really see unless you have a lot of light or a big fire. You really can't see that somebody's back there. It's pretty cool. Seems like the guy stayed away for a year now. Well, that's good. So hopefully he won't come in. I put that guy in a future video, LOL. I'll have to watch it, man. Hey, Campfire and Dirty Tires. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. How have you been? Hadn't seen you in a minute or two. Good to see you. How's everything going with you? At least while my trail cam was working, LOL. That's a good idea, using a trail cam to make see how, that's really good. Hide a good trail camera in a spot where somebody can't see it and you can see if anybody's coming around or what wildlife's around. Yeah, I do that a lot too. Ice fishing for me is throwing everything in the Polaris, driving to the lake, sit in the heated shanty, watch TV cook. Oh yeah, and fish. Yep, Dan, that sounds like a good time, man. I would love to do that someday. Cheers, my friend. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us tonight. Campfire. I like that new van set up and your camper. It's one thing someday hoping to build out a camper van too. Definitely gonna deck out my dad's Tundra for overlanding vehicle, but I would also like to get a van to be able to build a camper van eventually. Yeah, restoring your little camper, that's starting to be a nice little uh, project for you. It's going to be nice when you get it all finished out. It's a nice little camper. I love that thing. It's a nice camper. My trail cam is in the open at my site. My site is in the middle of nowhere. Every trail cam I set up there, the guy found. Really? Did he take the trail camera? That sucks. You're welcome, campfires. Oh. Yeah, I've liked both of your camper vans that you've had, campfires. I just took it down here to Kentucky. It was like, it was 510 miles from my house. Wow. That's a long way. My chair foot came off. I was like, where did he go? I was getting lopsided. On my chair. I was like, why is my chair leaning funky? I moved my chair a while ago and my foot on my chair fell off. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Let's see. I still have both of them right now. I'm driving the blue Chevy. Yeah, the blue Chevy's nice. What was the other, your other vans, was it no, it's not a Ford, is it? The one you have is a Chevy and the other one is a, I can't remember what model that other van of yours is. I've got so many videos and so many channels to catch up on. I've been gone for, seems like forever. So I've got so much to catch up on. I had to go through all my subscriptions while I was gone too, because man, you get subscribed to so many channels, you feel so bad because you can't support every one of them. I mean, you get hundreds and hundreds or even 1,000 people you're subscribed to. It's so hard to support everybody. Someone trimmed all the trees and brush around my private campsite. Now people can see my campsite through woods. What? Oh man, yes, Ford FE350. I thought it was a Ford. I couldn't remember. Yeah, I like both of them really well. That sucks, woodsman. Man. Yeah, I like your little campsite you got out there. Base camp's gonna be nice. Hopefully to grow up. Well, it's gonna be winter now. Yeah, Herbert, bummer. Yeah, that is a bummer. He even cut down a good gooseberry bush. What a, oh man, that is a bummer, man. That sucks. Did you catch who it was that did it? Yeah, that sucks, man. Sometimes people suck. Yeah, fire don't look too bad. Oh. Good thing about that fire pit, really gets a lot of airflow with that mesh. Really works great. I'll try to clean up my mess before I go to bed. I have some raccoons around here that like sniffing around when I'm sleeping. So I don't have any food left over, so I don't have to worry about that. But any food smells or anything, they like to sniff around, so I like putting everything up. I'm going to have to clean this thing out tomorrow. Oh, the batteries are running out in the headlamp. Another reason I bring Ziploc bags out with me to seal up any kind of items that have any scent on them, and I hang my, of course if I have any food left, I hang them in a tree or whatever, but I don't have any food left, so I'll be good. I'll be good with not having any food laying around. I'm sure looking forward to winter, fall and winter. I want to do some camps. I don't know about you, Herbert and Woodsman, but I'm looking forward to our winter camp in February. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. Yeah, fire. I didn't want a huge one tonight, but I didn't want to dig out my fire pit, so I brought out my mesh fire pit and put there, so works good. Never have to worry about airflow. You got purple rained? Go hang out in Arizona. Yeah, I love winters in Arizona, or South Texas would be good to go for winters. Uh, I love Arizona. Love camping there. Yeah, there's a lot of snow up in New York. Yeah, he's in upstate. Yeah, there's going to be some big snows up there. Good fishing, yep. Well, I appreciate you coming by Campfires and Dirty Tires. I always appreciate you stopping by and chatting. It's good catching up with you, man. I'll have to catch up on some of your videos. I may not always comment on everybody's videos. I try to, but I do watch a lot of videos and don't always comment on everyone's. I need to start commenting more on people's videos, but I always give thumbs up and at least watch videos if I don't comment on them. But I do watch a lot of your videos. Yep. I gotta pack up for camp tomorrow, drive back home. You know, have a good evening. Yep, you too. Campfires. Have a good night. Yeah, I can't wait, Woodsman. Yeah, hang out with everybody again. It'll be a lot of fun. 3.5 feet of snow in 2020. Yuck. I mean, I like the snow, but 3.5 feet is a little excessive. But I mean, if you get some snowshoes and I mean, sled, still nice. I would love it, but a lot of people wouldn't. Yeah, it's definitely hard to keep with everybody's content, especially when you subscribe to a lot of channels. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have a core group of people that I watch and comment on every video. Uh, I know I have some of Randy's I gotta catch up on, and Woodsman's there's a few of I gotta catch up on his. Um, I think I'm caught up on Herbert's. Um, there's a few channels I gotta catch up on. I think I'm caught up on your Shy Guy. Supposed to be a bad winter in Michigan. Oh, they're saying that just about everywhere. Even here, supposedly supposed to be bad. Opened the front door, said nope, and went back inside. Yep. Luckily, my game camera caught it all and I was able to get everything back. Oh, that's awesome, Woodsman. It's unfortunate people are just like that. You know, they think people just leave stuff out there, whatever. And I don't know what they think. Yeah, I appreciate you, Chris, and I'm just glad you started putting out content. It's pretty cool. You already have stomach aches about the next camp out in February? What do you got stomach aches about that? Not looking forward to it, or? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys. I enjoyed hanging out with all you guys last time. It wasn't too cold last February. I'm behind on the live. Yeah, yeah. I was way behind all the comments for a long time because I was eating and messing with the fire and everything. I got way behind. It took me forever to get caught up. That's why it took me so long to do the bargain segment. But I need to stay focused. But I like these camp lives. Um, Gives me a chance to put out some content, and I like interacting with all you guys. It makes it so much better for me. I would like to try to do a premiere next time I do a regular long form video. I wouldn't mind trying to do a premiere with it. So I do like being able to chat with everybody. Oh, looking at buying a hot tent just for the camp out. Extremely excited about this next one. Yeah, um, I probably won't buy a hot tent. I'll probably just use my hammock setup again and my tarp down in storm mode. Um, I might get a buddy heater or something if I don't get a pellet stove, just in case it gets colder this year. I don't know. Once it gets closer, I'll play it by ear. I can double and triple up my underquilt. I've got double top quilt and a 0 degree bag if it was really that cold. Thumbs up in the comments works as well. Yep, yep. Just giving a thumbs up. Yep, for sure. Anything. Yep, for sure in the comments. Yeah, I try, especially the core group. You know, everybody knows who the core group I watch are, and I hate to say that, but I mean, when you subscribe to a lot of channels, you just cannot watch everybody's content. Not 100%. You know, during the winter when it gets dark earlier on camps, I can catch up a little bit more and watch more videos because you have a lot more time that you can devote to watching videos during the winter. But yeah, um, I try to comment on everybody's stuff. Yeah, it's for our annual meetup here in Missouri. Uh, We have it at Mark Twain National Forest. We had 7 of us last year, Chris, meet up. There's about an hour and a half east of me here, but here in Missouri, yeah. It's tight over the ridgeline. One windsock works pretty good. Make a microclimate in your hammocks. Yeah, I might look into that, Mike. That's a good idea, really. I've thought about that too, because you could even do that. I could set my tarp down in porch mode or storm mode and have that windsock. That ain't a bad idea. I might look into that for sure. That's a good idea. Yeah, Herbert, I can't wait either. It's going to be fun. We need to get with everybody and start talking about um, more activities. I wouldn't mind doing some more activities. Windsock's about $30. Wow, that's cheap. That's real cheap. And you definitely wouldn't need any kind of heat source with a hammock with that windsock. That would add quite a few degrees of warmth to your setup. Thanks for reminding me about that. I'm going to have to go in there and check that out. That's a really good idea, actually. Hey, Cole, welcome back, man. I appreciate you coming back in. Just talking about a little winter camping this winter. We have anxiety from the weight. Yeah, I understand. I just wish we had more events. Like I said before, Herbert and Woodsman, I wouldn't mind trying to orchestrate some more during the spring or fall here in the Midwest, just so we have more stuff here, because I can't afford to go out to the East Coast every time there's a hang or something. I just can't afford it. It took all I had this Memorial Day to go to Tony's meetup. I didn't think I was going to get to go, so I'd like to go next year, but it's just so far and costs so much to go, just in gas and hotels and food and all that. It costs quite a bit, and Randy and I split it, so it was expensive. Well, good night, PA Outdoors couple. I appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us. Thanks for hanging out. I wish you luck on getting to 1,300 subscribers soon. We'll catch you later. Have a good night. Yeah, I like that fire, man. That ambience of that fire just as soothing as can be. I may let this one die down because it's almost 2 minutes till 10, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. I'll probably cut it off at the 3-hour mark here. Let everybody go. But I do appreciate everybody coming in tonight, hanging out. Hey, Mission, I appreciate you coming in, brother. Hope all is well with you. $11 here. Yep, you're even later on the East Coast, Eastern time. Yep, it's almost 10 o'clock here, so I know a lot of people are late nighters, but it was a nice, relaxing night. I was glad I got out and have time to get back out. Appreciate having a supportive wife like I do to support me getting out here and encouraging me to get out here. Yeah, Mike, I understand. You got to devote a lot of time, take off to go to those things, and I just don't have all that, and I don't have the funds to fly and rent cars and all that. It's a lot. It's 11 p.m. here. Yep, getting late. Hey, honey, I love you. Have a good night. Give little Will love for Daddy. Tell him I love him. I'll see you guys in the morning. Sure, it's good to see you, Nolan. Appreciate you. Should have an archery target soon, so bow video coming soon. Uh-oh. Woodsman's gonna do a bow video. That'd be cool. I'd like to get my crossbow out and sight it in and do some target shooting with it. A few of us at the hospital sub tonight, 210. I appreciate that, Cole. Really do. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, brother. I need to get up to 600 soon. Getting close to 600. Shooting for that 1,000 as everybody else is. Yeah, it's been a real while, Nolan. Are you getting to come to the meetup in February, Nolan? Yeah, Mike, me too. You know, that's what the community's about, and I hope everybody can get together and get meetups, so everybody can do meetups in their local area and not have to travel so far. That's great. It is nice once in a while to travel. Like I got to meet Nolan at Mission Discover and uh, Chris at Shy Guy Adventures and Tony and Skeeter and all these guys. It was awesome getting to meet everybody. Hammock Mountain and Sam Northwest Wind. It was so much fun. I should be able to make the meetup. Waiting for confirmation till I have a spring class. Awesome. Nolan, it'll be good to see you again, brother. Be real good to see you. Yeah, I set him a mod. He should. I thought I'd made him a mod a long time ago, but I guess I didn't. He's a mod now. Let's see here. Heck yeah, no one can't ever get enough practice. Nope. Yeah, Dan, I'm still doing Rumble. Well, I haven't posted anything new on there since I can't remember what my last video was that I posted. The $5 meal challenge, I think. But as soon as I start doing some more long form videos, I'm gonna start doing some lives on Rumble as well. Yep, Shy Guy Adventures is on Rumble too. Rumble is hard. I think it's just as easy as YouTube myself, but Rumble, pretty good. I'm enjoying Rumble. It just is not popular right now, but hopefully it gets as popular, but I'm having fun. If Nolan shows up, I'm definitely getting an autograph. Yep. He'll give you one. I met Matt Lauder, the owner of Mountain Made Gear at HangCon. He invited me to one of his hangs in North Alabama. I met a guy from there that lives close to me. Sorry, I'm reading it. Close to me. Camped together a couple times. That's awesome. Yeah, getting community and getting to meet new people and camp with them, it's so much fun. Like our core group that we meet every year here, it just seems like family to me, and it was so nice getting to know everybody. We'll be trying to put together a small hang here in South Alabama this winter. That'd be good. Oh yeah, on Rumble finding an audience, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I haven't figured out their analytics and all that stuff on Rumble yet, but I mean, my videos aren't doing too terrible on Rumble, but um, yeah, it's just not as popular right now. I'm gonna try to do some lives on Rumble. I did one live on Rumble, and it did pretty okay. Not real good, but I want to start doing some lives and try to get more followers or subscribers. They call them followers on Rumble. I'm pretty sure there's a primitive weapon challenge for the next camp out. Primitive weapon challenge for the next camp out. That's interesting. That'd be fun. I'm thinking the breakdown video for a new bow will be done within a week. Wow, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd like to get a breakdown recurve bow kit. I've seen several that I'm interested in. I wouldn't mind getting another recurve bow. Starting to get your hunting gear out, Cole. Yeah, definitely gotta go deer hunting with my nephew again. Last year we did a uh, deer camp last year. That was a lot of fun. Ooh, primitive weapons challenge. Nolan, yeah, that does sound like a fun time. Yeah, I'm following you on Rumble, Dan. So if you ever post anything, I'll definitely uh, comment and watch it. I do like Rumble a lot better. I like it that they're not so touchy on some subjects. You can do more open videos, not have to worry about getting demonetized and stuff. There's a lot of good, a lot of bad, of course, because it's not as popular, but I do like it. I do like watching videos on Rumble. Be waiting for them to post. David, I think you are my only non-bot follower on Rumble. Yeah. And two, a lot of people don't comment on Rumble. Yeah, non-bot. Yeah, a lot of these people wanting to uh, try to give you advice on how to make your channel better and stuff. Yeah, a lot of scammers on there, of course. But yeah, it's nice that people are on there. But you can't expect you to get the followers, and it's not as popular as YouTube. So eventually, hopefully, it will. Yeah, I think it's make a functional primitive weapon kind of challenge. Ooh, that'll be a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping in, Nolan. I appreciate you stopping by. Gonna look forward to seeing you up the meetup. Blessings, my friend. Have a good week. A two-piece horseman recurve on Amazon. Actually, Woodsman, I think that might be the one, one of the ones I've been looking at too. I'll have to look again. Yeah, there's some really good ones on Amazon. I actually found a couple on there that I really like. I'd like to definitely get into recurve bow shooting again. I'm not certain on the rules or objective none. Randy's live. Yeah, I've got to watch a couple of Randy's lives. I haven't. There's a couple videos I need to catch up on Randy's. Uh, Several of people's that I've got to catch up on. So, yeah, I haven't heard all the stuff that everybody's been talking about. Got a lot of work to do. Huh. Just followed on Rumble. Thanks, Mike, man. Rumble, yeah, it's been fun. I'm wanting to make some new videos. I want to do some lives just on Rumble. I want to get away from doing the same. I mean, I'll do some of the same uh, videos, obviously, as YouTube and Rumble together. But I'd like to do some Rumble only videos too. I can't wait for the next meetup. Yeah, it'll be fun. I hope, Cole, that I get to make it next year. I'll just have to pray that I get the finances where I can make it, because it's a long trek and pretty expensive trek to get over there to that. I mean, next time I definitely would like to try to camp the whole time and be cheaper than getting the hotel room. Like 50 videos of mine too. Oh man, Cole, you telling me I've got so many behind on everybody's. Yours, uh, I'm pretty far behind on Randy's. Woodsman's I'm far behind on. Skeeter, I'm way behind on. I've missed so many. His is all lives mostly, but um, CNTs, I haven't been in any of CNT's lives in a long time. Um, yeah, I'm just getting back into where I'm actually watching more stuff and getting involved again. I used to have a 210 Outdoors Facebook page, but I got off all social media. I used to have Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, but I'm only on Rumble and YouTube now. So no, I do not have a Facebook page no more. I'd camp with you if you come up. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely would. So far over there. Wow, that'd be awesome. Key West, that'd be fun to be over $100 a night. Yeah, when we went to Puerto Rico, my wife and I, we went to the south side of the island, and they have camping there. You have to get permits, but you can camp on the beach and camp in Puerto Rico. When we go to Puerto Rico again, I'd love to do some camping there. It's beautiful. They got rainforests and everything. On the south side of the island is so beautiful. Yeah, I appreciate it, Cole. Yeah, like I said earlier, man, I got to where I was subscribed. You know, when you go into these lives and everything, and 100 different people subscribe to your channel, and you feel obligated to subscribe back. And some of the content, you know, you're just not going to watch. I mean, some channels you go, you check out, think you're going to watch them, but some of them you just ain't going to watch. I mean, I'd rather not be subscribed to somebody if I'm not going to support their channel, you know what I mean? I hate to be like that, but it's just impossible when you get, you know, I had, at one point, I had almost 1,000 channels I was subscribed to. There's no way I could even watch a quarter of their content on all of them. You know, I have my core, you know, handful of channels I religiously watch, and I'm going to because I've been subscribed to them for beginning of time pretty much. But when you get so many hundreds of channels, it's just impossible to watch everybody's, all of it, you know. So I know you all know what that's like. You know, you just feel obligated when somebody comes into your live or subscribes from your channel and they want you to subscribe back, and then, you know, you feel bad because um, you don't watch their content. Is anyone on Instagram? I'm on there. It's like a different handle. I used to be, like I said, I used to have just no personal accounts. I just had my 210 Outdoors on all social media, but I got off all of them. It was just garbage on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, and just total garbage and filth. I mean, I got so tired of it, and all the advertisements, and it's just a bunch of filth. Yeah. It's almost, I mean, I don't get on YouTube Reels really, but I mean, it's almost getting that way on YouTube anymore. It's just nothing but filth and crap advertisements that I you know, it sucks, but I guess it's just part of it. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's really hard. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, man. My Instagram is filled with beautiful women hiking. It's not bad. Yeah, Chris, it really depends on what you. I mean, I understand what you're saying as far as that, but I mean, my eyes don't need to wander anywhere. I've got a beautiful wife to look at. You know, if you're single and not married, it's one thing, but yeah, it just half naked women because they know you're a guy and they send you these stupid advertisements that are geared towards men because they think men are all pigs. You know, I don't need any help. You know, temptation's bad enough as it is. Uh, but I know what you mean, for sure. Yeah, but I've been on over 3 hours, so I guess I'm gonna cut it off here, guys. I'm gonna get some shut eye so I can get in there in the morning and help my wife with our new baby boy. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight and enjoying the chat. I always enjoy hanging out with everybody and chatting with everybody. It's been a good time. Good night, Mike. I really appreciate you hanging out and coming in. I really do. It's been fun. Can't wait till Tony has another live so we can get in there and talk. I missed his last one, so. But you guys all have a good night and an even better week, and hopefully I can get out and do another long form video here soon. But if not, I'll try to at least catch you guys next Monday night. Thanks, Woodsman. I appreciate posting that. Good night, Matt. Good night, Den. Good night, Cole Region Explorer. Good night, Chris. I appreciate you. Good night, Mike. Good night, Herbert, if you're still in here. Good night, good night, good night. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, but appreciate you guys. Hope you all have a blessed week. And like I said, if I don't see you on a video this week, I'll definitely see you guys hopefully next Monday, Lord willing. God bless you too, Woodsman. I appreciate you. Really do, brother. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody. Good night, Herbert. Appreciate you, brother.